Hey all, J-Man here. I just want to tell you about beardedshirts.com. It's a great place to get a lot of cool superhero shirts and other merchandise. You can scroll, they've always got sales on. As you can see, they've got these really cool print all over shirts, which I really love. That's Eddie, the founder of the site. And if you're looking for stuff, all you got to do is you click on the search here and you can type in all over. And that's going to show you the all over prints, which are really, really cool. Look at that. You got Legion of Superheroes, you got Brave and the Bold, you got JSA, you got Superman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, all kinds of stuff. So check out beardedshirts.com. Hello, Legionnaires. Welcome to the Legion live stream, the Monday night live stream. This is the flagship of the channel. We're going to continue our review of all the Legion of Superhero appearances. And we're on episode 46. Oh my God, man. 46 of these episodes. This is crazy. We're doing 3 issues tonight. And we're doing Superboy starring the Legion of Superheroes, number 210, 211, and 212. So lots to talk about. Let's give out some of the shout out. Let's talk about what we got going on. There's actually a lot going on this week. Oh my God. Okay, there's a lot going on this week. I'm going to try to get through this. Tomorrow, we're doing the Headmasters. This is going to be an explosive episode tomorrow. There's going to be some crazy stuff tomorrow. We're doing 7 episodes of Transformers Headmasters. So Headmasters was the season 4 Rebirth. So Rebirth was that 3-part special. Japan was not impressed with that, and they decided to ignore the Rebirth 3-parter and create their own season 4 with the Headmasters. So we're going to cover 7 episodes tomorrow of Headmasters, and they're pretty damn crazy. So that's going to be tomorrow. That is literally tomorrow, same time. Wednesday, either same time or maybe 7:30. I'll see when we're going to start. But this Wednesday, the first ever Transformers Wars. This is episode 1 of Transformers Wars. I'm really excited about this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The fight card is posted. This is the fight card for this Wednesday. We're going to have Frenzy versus Rumble. Rumble is red in the G1 packaging. Frenzy is blue in the G1 packaging. So Rumble versus Frenzy. Let's see who actually comes up on top. They have different stats, so this will be an interesting battle. We're going to do Lightspeed versus Dead End, and I'm going to explain why that battle is taking place on Wednesday. And we're going to do the second in command, guys. So Ironhide versus Starscream. That's going to happen on Wednesday. And the main event, Optimus Prime versus Megatron. That's going to be, that's going to all take place on Wednesday. Either the same time as now, or it'll be 7:30. I'll see, because the Transformers Wars isn't that long. So that'll be Wednesday. Thursday, I'm going to the movies. But Friday, we're back. Wait till I'm going to show you this. This is what's happening on Friday. This is insane. This is like insane. All of this Friday stream is going to have to be like 7 hours long. Look at all of this crap that's happening on Friday. Fantastic Fridays. This is literally insane what's going to happen on Friday. I can't believe it. It's just crazy. It's crazy. So that's all happening this week. We want to give out shout outs to the members, but I do want to I did do a tribute thumbnail. So Clobberin times Mike Alonso, our amazing friend of the channel, our lifelong Legionnaire, who is now with the Legion. Him and Wildfire are making sure that we're going to have a good stream, and he's watching over us right now. So he is forever going to be part of the Legion of Superheroes. But I did make a thumbnail, and I wanted to do something in the way he used to do his thumbnails, because they're very specific. I didn't do it exactly. I took some of his actual thumbnail images, and I kind of put a little bit of my style to kind of mix up, to kind of mesh the two styles. And I've got this as a tribute to him, and I put him in the center. with some of the stuff that he loved. And this is some of the stuff that he loved that him and I both loved together. So I wanted to do something where it was the stuff that he loved that overlapped. You know those circles where there's like they overlap each other? You know, like so Clobberin and me and Sean, we're about like in the 80%, like 80% of the stuff kind of overlapped with each other. So I tried to make a tribute to him together. And I want to show this on the streams to kind of do what he did. And then taking that, well, let me bring Sean in before I discuss what's going on. Let me bring Sean in first so we can discuss this together because he's a part of this as too. So let's bring in Sean. All right. Hey, Sean. Let's shout out the Legionnaires before we continue. Then we're going to get going on this. So these are the channel members. Of course, we have Mike Alonso, Clobberin Times, who is forever going to be our legendary Legionnaire, and I've put him with his Legion friends there to keep us in line. Dan, who signed up right away, who's a great friend. Sean, of course, who's here with us every week or multiple times a week. Stephen, who you have seen here and there, he might come on the Transformer stream. I'm hoping to get him on for that one. Brennan, who you've seen sometimes in the chat. Mark D with the C, obviously a great friend to the channel from the beginning. RR, who's just becoming like a really great supporter. And Philip. So thank you to the Legionnaires, and of course, thank you to Clobberin Times, who is our legendary Legionnaire for life. Okay. So Sean and I used to do what was called the Days of Thunder, the awesome comics of the 90s. So Clobberin Times privately, we would talk all the time privately for our, you know, the stream doesn't end. I know you guys know the stream ends and then it just continues on. We're talking. Yeah. And by the way, if he was ever late to anyone's show, I apologize. That was me talking his ear off. Yeah. He was too nice to say, shut up, I gotta go. Yeah. So eventually I feel like, okay, I'm really taking advantage of this guy's time. I better let him go. Yeah. No. He loved talking. So he's like, you know, I really like this 90s thing you guys are doing, but I don't like 90s comics. I was like, oh, well, that's a problem. And he's like, yes, it is. And he's like, well, you know, why don't we do something and let's do like, you know, at least 80s. And I thought, you know, why don't we go back to the 60s? Let's do the 60s. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to get to everybody. I see people popping in. I'm going to get to you guys. And it's like, why don't we do something going back to the beginnings, right? And we don't want to do Golden Age. I mean, there's just too many things. And I thought, well, why don't we do Fantastic Four, which is on sale date of August 1961, I believe is the on sale date.
Yeah, and what's around it and everything, and
yeah. So Clobby was like, well, that would be awesome. And you know, the problem is that he had so many streams and so many commitments. And Sean and I have so many commitments, and Sean and I both have day jobs that are a bit tougher. Yeah. We're a little bit, you know, we're more involved in our day jobs than just, we clock in and clock out. So it was difficult for the three of us to coordinate. I wish, my one regret really of all of this is that we did not coordinate, at least get one of these episodes done. So I really wanted to do that together with the three of us. And there's Mike's Amazing Comics, which was a site that has all the on sale dates. We really wanted to do that. So unfortunately we just never got to doing it. And I'm not, the thing is, again, this is one of these things where I said, why don't we do this? I started the 90s comics and you know, Clobby really wanted to get in there, but he wasn't a fan of 90s. And I didn't want to bring him in if he's not really a fan of it. Cause then it's just like, you know, he's too nice to say no to stuff. That's the other thing too. So he would have come in and like, So Sean and I just did that on our own. I thought, well, let's do the tribute. I think the best way to tribute is to firstly continue the things that he wanted us to continue, which is Fantastic Four to those issues. And obviously Legion. Legion was always my idea, and the 90s comics was my idea, but now I'm going to do the 60s. We'll eventually get back to the 90s. So eventually we'll catch up to that stream. But we are going to do what we wanted to do, which is go to the 60s and start from there. We're going to call it Imperious Rex. I feel that if I call it Clobberin Times, I feel that like the thing is, Clobby had a unique perspective, and I feel weird if it's you can't look. Sean knows a lot more, much more than me. I'm the least knowledgeable on this kind of stuff. Clobby really was like the A plus knowledge.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's the go-to guy.
You're right.
So Sean and I are going to go through this the best way that we can. We're going to try our best. I also want to throw this out here as a thing that if you want to come on, if anyone wants to message me who wants to come on, we'll do the first episode to show you guys what it looks like. If anyone wants to come on, I'm super open to anyone coming in with us. 2 or 3, 1 or 2 people per stream. If they want to come in and go through these comics with us, it's a lot of fun. And we'll just cover as many as we can on the stream, and then we'll continue with the next stream. So it's going to be called Imperious Rex. I kept Clobby's collage of comics. I kept that to honor his memory. I actually clipped that. I didn't create that. I clipped that from his thumbnails. I actually clipped it from his thumbnails. And then I added sort of the things that I also love as well and put it all together. My favorite Marvel character is Cyclops, if I pick my favorite, but I love Namor. I've got an entire Namor shelf and collection. So Namor's he was kind of like the underdog favorite that I always said, yeah, he's kind of my favorite. So I got Namor. We're going to call it Imperious Rex. So it's still a little bit of a tribute, and I kind of tried to make it look somewhat the way he would have wanted me to make it look, but putting in my own style. I don't want to just go with just his full style. So using his collage, that was his collage, though. I did clip it exactly from his thumbnails. And then I added my kind of style to it. Okay, that was a lot to get off my chest. I just wanted to get all that off. And now let's say hi to everybody here. Just so there's already tons of people, so I have to. Oh yeah, happy Canada Day to all of the Canadians. Let's play the Working Sean, our Canadians. Let's play our Canadian. Where's our Canadian our law here?
It's in the Canadian Criminal Code, eh? Yeah. Like there's legal precedent setting cases in law.
There's our Canadian.
Yeah.
FK was here. FK has become a great friend of the channel. Phantom Outsider, who's gonna Fanty. You're gonna be the guy that we lean on now, man. So we're gonna need your help to get through all these. Third book tonight shows that they rarely followed through. Okay, yeah, the third book. Yes, we're gonna see what happens there. Skeptic scared me. Forgot this tab was open. Okay.
Oh, the sound effect of your.
Oh, nice. I wanted to scare people with that. It's not. I'm not. It's hard hit. It's hard hitting, man. Makes you jump every time. Oh, I love it. I'm so happy it makes you jump. It makes me really happy. Classic Comics. Thank you, buddy. I saw your stream last night. Make sure everyone's subscribe to Classic Comics. He's on. Just right click him. Click on his icon, and then you can subscribe to him. The guy's doing awesome streams and talking about stuff that's all. I'm not going to really do too many more of current topic live streams. It's just not what I want to do anymore. So Classic Comics has been doing that. So subscribe to him. Comic Vet, Chris, thank you so much. Happy Canada Day to you, buddy. With the Wednesday time, I know the Wednesday time because you do yours. That's not going to be every Wednesday, Chris. I'm hoping to maybe still come on Wednesday if I can. That's why I was thinking 7:30 if I can hop in and hop out. But we might even change it to 8:00. Sean and I haven't set a time for that yet. The Transformers battles are not that long. They're actually very short. So it's really how much we want to interact with everybody. I don't know. We're busy in this stream because everyone comes for Mondays because they know it's Legion. I don't know the turnout. I don't know what the turnout's going to be. So maybe we'll make it 8:00 and then I can hop on.
It's good.
8's good. Yeah. Let's do 8:00 then. And I can try to get on Chris's channel. I have to get to the comic shop tomorrow. It's a long weekend. Time for super action. Thank you, Slade. Yes. Thumbnail looks great. Thank you. Thank you. Quagnar's here. What's going on, buddy? Yes. Quagnar. Thank you. 60s. I'm going to start with 1961 Fantastic Four #1. That's Clobby's kind of favorite. I can't go back. I can't go. Look, Superman's my favorite character. That's period. End of sentence. Namor's not there. But I wanted to do Namor because Marvel really brought it in this time period. They really brought their A game.
And everyone's now playing and stuff like that. It's Disney and Marvel and DC and all that, right?
Correct.
And Archie's still in there, as a big
I like Archie. Yeah, Archie's in there.
I like Archie too. Yeah.
Yep.
I buy some of them every so often at Digest. They had the halfway to Halloween thing.
They've got them at the grocery store.
I know,
did we miss any? Joe, hey Joe. Bret Hart and Chelsea Green. Oh man, yeah, I like Chelsea Green. That's for sure. All right, let's say, did we miss anybody? Okay, Quagmire, what's he saying? Are you doing just DC? No, both. Both. I wanted to make sure Superman and Batman were in that, and I put Watchmen on the other side. So I did put Kirby.
All? I don't know how much that is, but
yeah, we're gonna go through. Look, this is a test. We did the '90s ones were easy because it was just easy. It was '90s.
Yeah.
This will be a little bit tougher.
Yeah.
But I love DC, man. Look, Superman's my favorite character. Yeah. Obviously, we know Mike loved The Thing, and I love The Thing, actually. I got like 2-in-1's one of my favorite comics. I love the most toys of Fantastic Four I have is The Thing. I have tons of Thing toys. I've got a Thing forever on my shelf here. Like ever since we've been streaming with Clobby, before all this, I've had this here to remind me, yes, The Thing, man, he's the best. So I love Thing, but I had to go with Namor because to me he's a Golden Age guy, so I wanted a Golden Age representation guy in there just to lead that off. Oh, the chat has jumped on me. I've completely missed where I am. Okay, so this I saw this one. Yep. Don't sweat it, guys. Just take comments, Clobby. Yeah, that dude. Thanks, Fanti. I did not want to say that, but that's where I'm at. This is why I said the 80% circle thing. Clobby did not like slasher movies, which I love. He hated horror movies. He'd make fun of me all the time. He's like, oh, you like those garbage dead teenager movies? He'd always make fun of me. I love it. So he not like modern comics. I will still review modern comics. Sean reviews modern comics on his channel as well. We're keeping that separate from the live streams.
Yeah.
That's our personal thing that we're going to keep separate. This live stream is going to be to honor the Legion of Superheroes, to honor Mike. But to specifically honor him, we're going to do the Imperious Rex ones. That's specific because that was something he wanted to do with us. I said, because I was already doing it. He's like, he goes, I'd love to be with you guys, but I don't really like the 90s comics. I said, you know what? Why don't we go back? And we didn't get a chance to do it. That's the best thing I can do to keep his memory going. And we're going to do it the way he did it. He didn't do it exactly this way because he didn't have a chance to do it, but he introduced me to that website. He did it a couple of times on his channel. You could find that stream. And he went through all the comics. I was like, that's what we're going to do it in his style. That's the best way that I can honor it. What else? Super open to the coming on that screen. That sounds dirty. Super open to coming on that. Oh, yeah, for sure. Come on.
Yeah, Jason, it's entendre, but whatever.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. I got you. Sorry. Yeah. All right. Canada, who cares? Oh man, look at this guy. What's going on with this guy? Tomorrow's, yes. Tomorrow's Publishing has a great book of Marvel comics. Yes. Oh, Tomorrow's is awesome.
What book is that?
Oh man, Tomorrow's. You know what sucks, man? I had gotten a few that I was going to share with them, and he was going to share some with me. We actually had a plan on sharing some of those. They're pretty expensive.
I have them hard copy. Like I get them in my pull, but he had them PDF. Like he
had the PDFs.
The PDFs,
yeah. Okay, let's get this and we'll start going.
Yeah.
Saw a stream with Jim Shooter interview. Yes, the early 70s DC had 30. Marvel had 30%. Others were 40, mid 70s. Marvel had 70. Wow. Of the market, DC had 18. 18 was greater. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, Marvel dominated. And it's so funny because they piggybacked off of DC's distribution.
They did. I saw that.
They helped them out. And then for that, they got slapped, Yeah.
Listen, man.
You can't help anybody.
Like, what are you gonna do? It's too bad.
Scorpion that's on the animal's back, and then they sting.
Oh, it's and then he goes, "Why did you do that?" I helped. He's like, "I'm a scorpion. I couldn't help it.
Yeah,
I couldn't help it." All right, so we got Superboy starring Legion of Superheroes. Sean, you gonna do the credits? Right.
Superboy volume only.
Yes.
Number 210. This is August 1975. The cover is done by Mike Grell.
Mike Grell.
Writer. So for both stories in this, the writer is Jim Shooter. Pencils and inks by Mike Grell. Letters by Ben Oda, and editor is Murray Boltinoff for the first story. Yep.
All right.
I like they did 2 stories per, so you feel like you get more value when you buy your comic, right? And the Mike Grell art is fantastic. It's clean. It's detailed. It's like it's kind of like I close my eyes and I think of comic art, and this is it.
I was going to say this. I think this is the first time. I don't remember I mean, I know Mike Grell has already been doing a few, but I feel like starting, like even just starting right now on this one, I feel like it's gotten way. I don't know if he leveled up or what happened. Something happened because it's always been pretty good, and I feel these like starting now because I've read it. I'm still past this. I still read past this from before we started these streams. And I just remember like, oh yeah, like these are like the really sweet spots right now. Like, this is like super perfect right here. With our buddy here, Lightning Lad. It's like, you got him with a death bolt. So we got new costumes here. See, like, look, I don't know, Sean. What let's take a look at this page just for a second before we.
You know what it is, because I've been like I read modern comics, and I think one of the problems with modern art is they don't understand human anatomy. It's like one of the basic things you should nail first, like legs are stumpy and bodies are big. It's just stupid, and here it's like. Your eye knows, like there's an uncanny valley here. Like your eye knows what's correct, right? And this looks fantastic. Like Superboy, sitting down like this is actually fairly complicated if you don't know what the hell you're doing.
It's super complicated.
It's super complicated. See what I love the lines of the rain and stuff too.
See, this was
There's some Kirby dodge back there, and
I think on this particular one, and then going forward, he really leveled up everything. Because even I think also the layouts are getting a bit better. I feel like it was still too kind of like, oh, you got your 4 panels or whatever, your 6 panel grid or whatever it is. It feels like they're experimenting more now in these later ones that we've been getting into.
Well, Jim Shooter was doing that, and then and he was a 14-year-old, right?
Yeah, and see, look at this. See, look at this. You didn't really like. You see how these two are in this
on this one big panel,
and they should be connected here, but they've split them. So I have never seen, or I mean, we may have seen this before, but it hasn't been it's been standing out more as we've been getting into these ones.
Yeah,
like look, you don't like, and this here, like again, this jumping out of the panel here, like, and then a guy being this is completely unique here.
So in the mid 70s, they were doing more and more of this kind of thing.
This is awesome.
Yeah, 75.
Sorry, what was the year of this one?
1975.
Yeah. So I don't remember, like, let's look at this page for a second. I don't remember anything like this in any of the ones that we read, really, like at least the last few for sure. I mean, and prior to that, obviously not.
Well, no, prior to that, in the 60s, there was, John Forte and everyone, it was very stiff. No offense, but it,
it was stiff.
And also, rumor was there was a policy, too, that no one could, hit anyone or run or do any poses, and it's a visual medium, right? That's the rumor. I don't know if Fancy or someone can dispute that, but yeah.
So what we're looking at here is that there was this war prior. Well, we're going to get to the backstory of the war, but this guy's kind of coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
He's a soldier that's like soldier. It's like,
World War VI happened 200 years before, which is disappointing. It's like, do better. It's like, it's 6 world wars. Yeah. Like 4 after, like 2, like I thought you're supposed to be all enlightened in the future. Like, anyway.
Well, they had their can't even have a world war around here without complaints. Like, come on. It is the 30th century. If you weren't sure, it is the 30th.
It's the 30th century, yeah.
Did they say it in the beginning here? I've started to ignore it. That Clobby would always be like, "Oh, is it the 30th century, guys?"
Well, they have to tell you, right? You might be like, "Oh, there
it is."
When they're going to team up with the Justice League, like, no, it's the 30th century. It's
they're not gonna do that.
Soldiers.
All right. So I really like this guy. I think it's pretty neat design, and I like this. I pretty much like everything that's going on here, to be honest. I like everything that's going on.
And
they're showing you the war here.
He's built it by gamma rays. Anyway.
Oh, I look, that cartoon's fine, but that was just
gamma rays was everyone's go-to at this point. That or nuclear radiation,
right? But okay, so again, showing the war, there was a grenade. So this is like this really interesting
gamma grenade. And he jumps on it to save his friends or whatever.
Yeah, he jumps on it here. So, but he doesn't die. It's weird. It sort of like messes with his molecular structures and the things with the so they bury him. And then, but now he's back up. Now look how good this looks.
What happened was lightning struck him at the same time that he took the gamma blast.
Yeah.
So that combination that's never been done before put him in suspended animation and imbued him with powers and took away some of his memory as well. So
anyway. Yeah. So sorry. Yeah, he was buried. Yeah. Now he's back. My name's Soldier. So he has a memory that he has to go to Metropolis and that there's a war going on. So he returns back to his last memories. He's not a robot or anything. It's just like it's just almost like a Terminator. But he's got like you'll see his powers are pretty insane, really.
Yeah, he has to take Metropolis, right?
Yeah, Metropolis,
which means just subduing it.
Yeah, I have orders. Brainiac 5's like, what the hell's going on here? It's like, hey, Brainiac 5, stop reading. We're going out again. It's like, no, you're not. Where are you guys off to?
We gotta take care of this guy.
We gotta take care of some shit here.
Who is that character? How can he fight without a weapon? It's like he has powers, ass. We all have power. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man! Wow. You're always so mean to the Legion. I think Sean was a rejected Legionnaire who's now just pissed off. And
I still got my power, my flight ring though.
Yeah,
it doesn't work. But, yeah.
So the guy can basically like just think he has like a gun, and then it just like shoots that energy out. I love how the 30th century has a wooden sign.
Wooden sign.
There was a big comeback in wood. There was in the 28th century, wood made a big comeback. Everybody was moving back towards wood.
It's like all the trees they planted in the 20th century finally were mature enough that they can make more paper and destroy them all again. So
yeah, it's fine. If you want more, if you want more trees planted, use more paper.
Plant a tree. Just put a page in the ground and it'll become a tree.
That is true. Tell Sean, Phantom. I've got no problems. It's Sean who's pissed off over it.
I don't know. I'm not a bit. I thought we're supposed to be all enlightened and stuff like Star Trek, but
yeah, I don't know. Sean's all pissed off over it. I don't know why. I'm fine with 4 wars. I think it's a good deal.
Yeah.
All right. So he's shooting stuff again. Better, more exciting. Bigger panels. I love this like shotgun, sort of, two-handed like laser weapon.
He doesn't have a weapon. That's the thing, right? So like he's shooting it out of his own body, but like he's reenacting memories. So like
he thinks he has that weapon.
Yeah, right? and it's just whatever beam it is, Superboy can't withstand it. They explain what it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw this one on here.
Yeah.
This is the Superboy needs to be taken out, so it's just it's an anti-energy weapon. Oh yes, that's right. Superboy can get hurt with those.
Even Superboy can't withstand anti-energy.
Yeah, it's right there. Yeah. Look, even Superboy can't withstand.
Yeah.
It's right okay. There. I don't know. All right, so lightning lads
like Hadouken.
Yeah, Hadouken. Slash just like, whoa, lightning lad, I can't hurt his energized body, but maybe a simple old-fashioned bump on the head. So now she turns into Phantom.
This is interesting. So he has a knife that jams into her, but they explain later on how this works, right? Because like she shouldn't be tangible, right?
Correct. So you can see here they've actually realized this pretty neat.
Yeah.
So keep this in mind, guys, when we get to the next. So look, they're pulling this out. he's pulling out something, but there's not really anything there, but there is a bit of like the thing opens up here.
So
You
that
don't see anything.
may have been a real actual rifle that was the same thing as the knife that was invisible.
I don't know if he had. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I think the rifle is still fake. You'll see what the knife is. We won't say anything just yet. It's not long.
Yeah.
It'll be exposed soon. So she's hurt. So she's intangible, but she got stabbed. So that's weird. So Brainiac's kind of investigating, saying, "Oh, what the hell? There's like
nothing here, and she's dying. I don't
dying,
get it. Yeah.
Chameleon Boy comes in. Brainy soldiers entering the heart of the city. Okay, and then check this out. Now, okay, this is weird. Can he do this?
I asked the same question when I read this. Like, I guess he can do this now. So he becomes intangible. I mean, he's a shapeshifter, but I don't know.
Fancy, what are your thoughts? Or classic comics? Anybody what is people's thoughts on this? So there's a phantom dagger in Phantom World. So there's an intangible dagger that you can only remove if you're intangible. So Chameleon Boy, I guess because he would get the powers of whoever he
it's tangible when you're intangible. So when she was stabbed, when she was in the phantom phase, it hurt her, and then she became tangible again, but still in there, and she's dying. So Chameleon Boy becomes intangible, and now he can actually manipulate the intangible object and pull it out. That's a one-off for story purposes, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That was weird. Yeah, that was a weird. Yeah, sorry, I gotta throw that up there. That was a weird one. Okay, so whatever, he pulls it out. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you did it, woohoo! But I mean, you still got a knife wound, so she's still injured. It's not like it didn't negate the whole thing.
Future, right? They got like stuff for that. And they can do that.
Yeah, so it's not like it like tanks the story or anything like that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, blame it on Shooter. Jim Shooter came up with that. So.
Oh, Shooter, stop it! Yeah, stop doing this. We forgive you this. We'll forgive you this time, Shooter, but not the next time. We're gonna forgive you once only. You get a one shot deal. It's gone. What is it? It's like, okay, so it figures his other weapons were from World War IV. No, 5, 6. Sorry, 6. World War 6. 4 is the other way. I suspect that his tattered uniform dates back. Okay, yeah. Come on, Brandon, get real. That was 200 years ago.
So he's 24. He's 24 at this point. Jim Shooter.
He's 20. Oh, you checked it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, that's fine.
He's thinking in his head. He's being like clever here, but
Right.
Anyway,
it's gone. Amazing. How I think some of a soldier's body got charged with super energy. Not that super energy charge. When he imagines a weapon, the energy in his body creates it. So I don't get if is the energy in the body creates a phantom weapon, or is he just discharging the energy in the form of that weapon?
Or was the weapon, did the weapon become a phantom weapon when he got blasted? Actually, why is he buried with weapons? Did they not bury him? They buried him.
So they wouldn't have buried him with. But maybe they didn't see the shadow dagger thingy, the phantom dagger.
I don't know. Anyways, he has a phantom dagger.
Jim Shooter. This was Jim Shooter's fail. He didn't know that decades later, two guys were going to scrutinize the crap out of this comic online, so that everyone on YouTube can watch and be like, "Oh shit, these two guys are scrutinizing."
He didn't even know what online was back then. He's like, I don't know. I'm gonna go and watch TV. There's 3 channels.
Superboy versus Squirrel Girl. Stop it, skeptic. He can change his form, but it looks like it's a brick wall. He's still flesh and blood, not a brick wall. I got you.
Yeah.
I call them tornado twins to vibrate and like flash and become somewhat intangible.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So I guess the guy like that could live for 200 years, right? Well, he was in suspended animation, which is true. That's confirmed.
And then 2783, that's when the big invasion of Metropolis was. Those crazy 80s.
Yeah. 20s. I wonder if they had Y3K or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
damn it, we only went up to
All the computers are gonna.
we thought 29.99 would be the last.
What a crock of shit that whole thing was. But at least Jericho got a lot out of it. He was like Y2K and Y2J for like years and years after Y2K.
Y2J. Break the wall down.
You have to count down.
Later, near the presidential palace. No. So he's just shooting the crap out of stuff. I like this good details here.
He's a laser tag helmet. That's what it kind of looks like.
Yeah. It's a little bit of it's a laser tag. Before he can fire, whoosh, Metropolis destroyed, all gone. It's all destroyed. Private Assad. 10 hut. I'm Sergeant Richter. Look at me, Private. Do you remember me? Yes, sir. It's all done. You've completed your mission. This was kind of sad.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, because like, what can you do with this guy, right? But then when he realizes that, and like completing the mission means the whole place is like a wasteland, but now it's taken by the soldiers, right?
Yeah. So he just falls.
He completed the mission, so then he's like, "Oh, mission accomplished." Then he falls dead.
Yeah. Chameleon Boy. This is interesting. Chameleon Boy. Princess Projectra made it look like it was all destroyed. Chameleon Boy made himself look like his old sergeant, and
Projectra did something. So,
well, she made it all look like it was destroyed, right?
No, but I'm saying because there's that issue not too long ago where she's like, "I'm useless. All I do is make projections." And stuff.
I love Princess Projectra. She's like my favorite Legionnaire. I'm like,
is it because you gotta be clever with her, right?
Right. Well, the Superman's overpowered theory, where it's like, well, he's overpowered. Okay, so then give him a challenge. Do something. Make it interesting. Oh, I can't think. I'm just a comic book writer. I can't think of anything. It's like, okay.
Why are you in comics? Anyway,
so, there you go.
Greater love than a man laid down his life for his friends.
Yeah. Untold Origin of Karate Kid.
This was kind of awesome, but I'll point out something that we'll probably all point out.
All right. Hold on, wait. He can create any weapon he needs to deal with whatever the threat is. Magic guy. What is this? Superboy magic, right? Okay, so I guess that could kind of make sense. Oh, classic. This is disturbing. This is so disturbing. I visited my mom today for Canada Day. On my way home, I only have a few iTunes things that I bought. One of them is Blue Oyster Cult. Last song I heard before I got into the underground and then I shut it off was Psychic Wars. Wow, Slithouse Psychic Wars. That's awesome. From Heavy Metal. Love that animated movie. One of my damn favorites. I bought 2 tins. I bought 2 4K tins just in case. I can't live without my heavy metal. Pretty much that they were going to use most of that soundtrack for the movie, and then they ended up using all those other bands, which was great because the soundtrack to that is a killer soundtrack.
Yeah.
You see me now? I can't.
Well, it would have sucked because then it went into rights disputes for decades, and you won't be able to listen to most of that like legally. So yeah,
I do have the soundtrack. They did release the soundtrack. It's not bad. Like it's not a remaster.
It's good now. Like everything is like settled now.
Yeah. But yeah, Blue Oyster Cult did a lot.
I forgot. I got Den Volume 1.
Oh, I saw that. I didn't. I actually have an old Den.
I only bought it now because Den Volume 2 is coming out end of July. I was like, I need Volume 1. What the hell's wrong with me? So I got
it's in my cart.
World as well. So yeah. I can't show you that on.
No, I know. No, don't show any of it. Sean, stop it. Show it on your channel. Since you enjoy getting demonetized anyways, show it on your channel.
I'll just like toss it on there.
Oh man, what the heck?
How rude.
Whoa, the lair of the black dragon. Look at this awesome Karate Kid kicking the crap. It's like, whoa, I'm getting kicked here. Cobra Kai trailer's out too today for season 6, sort of.
God damn, season 6.
I felt like Karate Kid sort of was kind of a test for them, giving him his own series, but I didn't think of that. Yeah, we're going to cover that. We'll cover his series. It's not.
I
that
have
many.
his series. I think I'm missing one issue, but
no, I'm missing a few.
But the
because
thing is,
that
it's
guy,
not this. Like, you'd figure that it would be Deadly Hands of Kung Fu or something like that. It's not.
yeah, that guy who that guy technically never said it was the complete series. I didn't realize that when I bought that pack there was missing issues.
Yeah.
So that pissed me off. But anyways, okay. So Karate Kid, these guys come to attack and they beat the crap. I mean, question for the Legion experts. Not that would be Phantom Outsider and probably class. Is there a female Legion member with long red hair?
No, there was Spider Girl.
Yeah, but she's not.
She was a villain.
Yeah, I don't think there is anyone with long red hair right now. Like, do you count? Like, Saturn Girl is sometimes blonde. Sometimes they color her a little bit darker than blonde. It's hard to really tell.
I guess.
Do you count Lana?
She's an honorary member, right? Insect Queen is. So yeah.
Yeah, Insect Queen. Yeah, Insect Queen. She's red haired. So do you count Quagmire? If you count Lana Lang, then there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was the day on this? This was 1975, I believe.
It's
this is 1975.
August 1975. Yeah.
Yeah. Phantom's gonna know. Fanny will probably know. Red-haired Legionnaire. Yeah, I'm not sure. We can look at my background. when I go back to my normal view, you can.
Yeah.
All right. So this guy's saying, "I need your help to kill the guy who killed your father." That's what's going on here. This is a short one.
And he's like, I don't kill and all that stuff.
Right.
And then later on, he's like, you know what? Let me follow this guy.
Right. Yeah, Light Lass, but the problem is you can't really tell in these old issues because there's a lot of color differences.
She's blonde.
Yeah, like to me, she looked blonde.
Yeah. They're either blondes or brunettes. Trying to think. Yeah. I mean, Saturn Girl is blonde and Dream Girl's blonde.
Yeah. Yeah, Lana, who's like a side member or whatever, temporary member. She's honorary. There you go. Yeah, there you go. She's honorary. Yeah, so there you go. I like this like cowboy kind of like outfit here where he's like kind of I guess
casual outfit, I guess.
Incognito or whatever. Like, oh, I'm not a Legionnaire today. I'm just here's Metropolis. Here's Tokyo. Okay, cool. Just go right across. I like this. I like these bad guys here. It's very like Fu Manchu. I know.
Yeah.
I know everyone's gonna get in trouble for that, but whatever. So it's like, oh, what's going on here? And he's like, oh yeah, we're gonna trick him into killing that guy. So they get off their vehicle here.
Yeah. So take a look at him here. Like Kid. Yeah. His hair and his facial features. All right. Yeah. Continue on.
What happened here?
So then he kicks his way into this dome they want to get into. Yeah. And he gets in and the guy's like, yes, you see, like, I killed your father. Like, what? And he's like, I was a superhero that did karate in the 30th century. And then your father was he
didn't say 30th century. Stop it.
Your father was an asshole villain.
That's the exact dialogue.
And then I killed him. And then because he was bad, so whatever. So there you go.
Super luminescence, yes. Something they gave him feet for. Yeah, that's right.
You know it's heat. Yeah,
it's heat. Yeah. There must be one, or Clobberin would have said there was one. We'll take a look at the picture when we're done.
I could go through my who's who in Legion.
Yeah, my thing is that it's hard for us to tell on these older comics because sometimes the coloring is off. Like Lana is redhead because we just know she's a redhead. Like that's sort of what she's always been. But then you see so many iterations of her now in live action or in other things where it's like, well, is she red exactly? Like to me, she's even on this shirt. Like I mean, she's definitely redhead on the shirt here. So she's the only one that came to mind instantaneously.
Yeah.
So this is the origin of the father, who was a bad guy, actually. So this guy defeated his father and then took upon himself to train the son. And these guys are the father's disciples who are coming to kill the one that killed their master. And they thought, oh, Karate Kid can join up because he also killed his father, but Karate Kid's a good guy, so he's going to join back. So, Sean, you want to see, Karate Kid's completely different now.
Yeah, so he's all like, this is a Karate Kid that we know. And I always just thought he was a white guy, right? Because silly me.
Right.
But now they're saying that his father was Japanese and his mother was white.
Yeah.
And then after this revelation, take a look at his face. It's completely damn different. It's like the revelation of this has now turned him into a Bruce Lee clone. And he's not, look at this. That's not him in the beginning of the story.
Okay, so wow. Sean demands consistency in his comics. Okay, look. That's high standard, Sean. You can't expect him to look the same in every panel. Okay, so he's a Bruce. Yeah, no.
He's like, this news is so shocking that I turned Asian. There you go.
Okay, I can't even be funny.
You can't defend it, man.
It's pretty brutal.
Yeah,
he became Bruce Lee. So they're like, by the way, your father was
not even Japanese.
Like, yeah, my mom's white. It's like, yep. Well, your father was Japanese. Really? His face. He's got slantier eyes and he's got a Bruce Lee haircut. What happened? Okay, so look at this.
And that's totally not what he looks like after this. He's still the old Karate Kid, like even in his series.
This looks like Bruce Lee.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's not him. That's not the same guy.
Look, where was he? Look at this. Like,
it's looking a bit like it there, but his hair is definitely brown there.
Yeah, his hair is definitely brown. Like he definitely doesn't look like it there.
Totally not brown at the end.
Look at this. That does not look.
Yeah.
That's okay. Maybe it's Prody.
Yeah, Prody's like changing his features as it's basically Prody.
Yeah, it's Prody.
Or Chameleon Kid. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. All right, Element Lad, stop in red. Like that means he's super pissed. Don't kill that General Zod looking guy from the movies.
Yeah, totally General Zod, man. God. Yeah. All right. So Superboy, volume only, 211. This I think it's either cover date or it came out in September 1975. Cover artist is Mike Grell. Writer for The Ultimate Revenge is Jim Shooter, and it's penciled and inked by Mike Grell, lettered by Ben Oda. I'll do the credits for Legion's Lost Home as well.
Sure.
The writer for that is Carrie Bates, and it's penciled and inked by Mike Grell and lettered by Joe Letteries. I said before, like, is that a real? I guess it's a real guy. It's just way on the note, like he's the letterer, and his name is Letteries. Anyway.
We did have a guy whose name was Booker, and he was our scheduling person. It's like he literally booked the order. I'm like, that is hilarious. Yeah. It's like,
well, the one of the companies that my company bought, and it's a publishing company. The guy who owned that company was called Ross Inkpen. Like his last name is Inkpen. It's like, where in the family tree did that come from?
Yeah, that's neat. Yeah. Well, my name's J Man and I'm a man, so that's a coincidence right there.
There you go.
That's a coincidence right there.
Yep.
Look at this General Zod character. What the heck's going on here?
Yeah,
this is Zod.
It's like Richard Donner read this comic and says, I want him to look like this.
Yeah, look like this, damn you. This is crazy. Okay, so again, I have to say, Mike Grell again, really pushing it on this one. Like this is very like like you could see Element Lad is like not happy. He's got the big gun in his hand. It's smoking gun in his hand. It's like you've killed him. You broke our code. It's like the ultimate revenge. Revenge. Ah, now we're talking. Yeah. Revenge. Oh, now we're talking. It's literally General Zod. I can't like
chest hair and everything. He's like,
yeah. And then this guy looks like that. This guy is the guy from Wizard of Oz who won't let them in or whatever.
Yeah. That's a horse of a different color. Yeah.
It's a horse of a different color.
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally that guy. Hey, Philip, what's going on, man? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Thanks for popping in. Legionnaire Philip in the house. What's your thing saying?
Huh?
Oh, I can't read. It's too small on my screen.
What?
I see a Clobberin Times. Is it a hashtag something?
It's a hashtag.
Hashtag something?
Wow, my eyes.
I'm not sure what it is. That is an eye exam.
Yeah.
The eye exams are like L, K, P, Q, R, and you're just and they always pick letters that look the same, like an R could be a B, and you're like, I don't know. Is it an R?
D could be an O. Yeah.
D could be an O, and then they're like, yeah, and they're so happy when you don't get it.
You effed up, buddy. You're
effed
getting
up.
Super duper like thick ass. Like it's like this. Like
yeah, it's like touching your eye. Like you're like it's like your glasses have to be out
with it. Like yeah.
Oh dear. All right, let's get on with it. Okay. All right. So there's a break. There's a prison break.
Yeah.
This guy bust out.
Keep banging the rocks together. Cool.
Oh, keep banging the rocks together. Yes. Oh, that was one of his bang the rocks together. Clavy always used to say that. Even my partner thought I was fat. He thought you're fat.
Dude, you're gonna go on your streams.
All right. Well, that's not nice. Okay. Well, maybe we're too fat. I don't know. I have no idea. I know my streams. I deleted all my streams. There's no evidence of me anymore. I deleted them. All right. So this is cool. They're in space here. This guy shows up. It's basically a safe haven. There's like this safe haven for criminals, and he explains how he got here. So this is a cool little spot. It's like the Creature Cantina. All these different villain guys here. He used to be in a prison though, and he did escape from the prison. So he explains how he escaped. He faked a medical injury and escaped prison. It's like Starboy and these guys show up here for the raid. Oh, it's a raid.
Yeah.
They come in, just like a massive battle. We got deadly nucleonic blasters. This guy gets friggin' nailed. This is a very interesting character. There's some interesting guys here, like some weird guys here. Like look at this guy. There's like some. Oh no, I was gonna say it's like some formation. This weird guys here.
Oh, Roxas. That's the guy's name.
Yeah, Roxas.
Roxas or something.
Roxas.
I kept saying Roxas. I was like, whatever. Like Truxidus from
Truxidus, yes. Hey Ravenscroft, how's it going?
Hey Ravenscroft.
Saturn Queen, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the who's who of the Reds. Nice work, Starboy. Let's get him.
And no one's supposed to be able to, like, we thought coloring our space station black was going to prevent anyone from. It's like, we're so clever. How clever are you? We're so clever. We painted the thing black because space is black. And it's like, shit, how did anybody find out that we're here?
Sean, okay.
Stars are giving it away. Like,
where's my, let me do a rebuttal. Let me do a rebuttal to that.
Well, when you get some kind of master plan, you let me know, huh?
Like, you can see the problem right here. Look, there's a star field behind it. It's like showing that there's a big space station there.
That's funny.
Oh my god. Anyway, yeah.
Funny. Oh, that is great. You met the Thing. What are you guys talking about?
Clobberin has a nice rock ass.
Yes, he's talking.
Clobby. We get that confused too. Like I've seen on the Fantastic Four stream sometimes when Clobby was here, J-Man, you would call thing Clobby, and no one said. I was like, we know who you're talking about, but
yeah, you got to be careful on that. I know it's gonna be it's tough because you're trying to guide the conversation and get through these issues, and then it's like there's just gonna be some slips. It is what it is. I think this guy looks pretty. Look at this guy. This guy's scary, man. Oh my god, wow. But there's a lot of action here right away, just massive, and you could see the arrangements are much more dynamic here. You've got like guys coming out of the side here, like a guy punching a guy off the page. This guy's escaping in here. It's like big, like like it's like he escapes. He got away. I failed. He's just one guy. You lad, relax. Yeah, relax. I love how he throws. See again. This is again really neat. He just throws it. Here's your here's your statement or whatever. He just throws it, and it's like, again, a lot of they're using just cool things. It's not just guys standing around. Like even where they're talking here, he's got his arm on his shoulder, just like, yeah, man, what's going on?
He's showing off his awesome costume.
Yeah. What year was this one? It was still 75.
Yeah.
75. I think they're all 75 tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to be in 75 for a little bit more, maybe one more stream. And then I forgot the month was, what was it, September now?
This is September, I think.
Yeah,
So one more stream and then,
yeah.
We're into 76.
And then we'll get into the next year. All right. So he's going to give a backstory now to what happened. Starboy's rubbing it in. Yeah. They should have just covered their station with Starboy's current at the costume. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
They covered it. They should have covered it with his costume. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Take it easy, guys. See you later. Yeah. So now he's giving the backstory. What Element Lad's giving the backstory of what happened to his home world. And you're going to see here. It looks pretty cool here.
Like Roxas and his buddies destroyed my city or planet or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone on Throm.
Yeah, he killed everyone on Throm. What's Ravenscroft saying?
This is Starboy.
I know.
Say later.
No, because this Starboy is in the 30th century, so he's like way ahead. I know. I think I understand. I think I know who you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of star people.
Yeah.
I guess there's 3 star men if you count. Ted is original, and then the brother got killed in issue 1 of that Jack Knight series. So Ted is original JSA Starman that you with green and the star, and then his son took over as Starman in that costume, but that guy was killed in the first page of Jack Knight's volume 1 or maybe volume only. Starman.
Yeah.
Then Jack Knight continued, but there's other star people. You'd have to research it, buddy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of star people. They do appear in Starman, that Jack Knight comic, but it starts to get a bit muddy for me. I don't remember who everybody is. I only know the Knights and this guy. That's it.
You know what I hated as a kid is when a Hollywood movie would come out with the name of a character from comics and it wasn't that person. And then sometimes they'd have to put in the credits like with permission by, like Karate Kid did that. The Thing, I love the Thing character, and then the Thing movie came out, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is not the same thing.
Right. Not the same thing.
Yeah, Starman was the other one, yeah.
So he's saying it is supposed to be.
Oh, yeah?
How did he go back? Classic?
It's a whole thing.
That's where did that take, what comics did that take place? Did that take place in the Jack Knight Starmans? I have all those.
I'm here. I'm just getting something out.
Okay. Yeah, that was Jeff Johns' run. Classic. Okay.
Ugh.
No one on the planet thought, "Hey, let's turn the radiation to oxygen." Yeah, we just rather not go on anymore. Yeah, I know, Fanty. This is weird.
Wait,
This was 2000s JSA.
this is the Legion 2, right? Yeah. Starboy. Anyway, continue on.
Well, no, hold on. I want to hear this. Okay, so the storyline J. We have time because we got time. There's a story of the JSA back in the 200s. Don't remember how it wound up in the present. Oh, okay, that's completely weird. Yeah, this is when someone says Starman, this is what I'm thinking. Jack Knight. Sorry, Ted Knight is the original, and then Jack Knight's dad. So Ted Knight's the original. And then he had the two sons. I can't remember the other son's name, but he died in the first like few pages of Jack Knight's series of Starman. And that was the normal guy. Starboy, what the heck's going on here? Starboy versus Starlight versus Starfire versus Starkiller Base. I'll say Starboy wins. I like that.
Yeah.
Who wins? Yeah.
No, this doesn't really help me. Anyway, I was looking at the Who's Who omnibus, and it's him with a beard.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's this Starboy.
That's this Starboy, yeah. Anyway, yep.
I'm gonna have to look that up. That JSA stuff because I do like JSA.
Yeah.
All right, so so Fanty was saying, why didn't they just transform, all this into oxygen or whatever? It's like, yeah, I don't get it. This is Roxas.
Truxidus.
I know Truxidus. Yeah, I know your radioactive environment has endowed your race with the power of transmutation. You will use it to create rare and precious elements for me, or die. But they won't be rare or precious if they could do it.
Yeah. You didn't think this through, did you? No.
Yeah.
They're rare and precious now because no one can do it. They thought he was crazy because he was remembering his Legion.
Wow, I did not know about that one.
Wow.
That's the one. He went nuts. The bearded one. Okay, that's the one. So that they're saying that's the one.
Bobby wouldn't like that story.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's a no-no.
Post 89 or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds like I'm not a fan of it. That sounds like I may have been a fan of it and thought, oh, this is kind of cool. And then he said you're an idiot. Well, he would never say that, but he would never call that. But he which is okay. I don't mind being made fun of for my opinions on things. It doesn't bother me at all. It's stuff that we do it all the time.
Yeah.
So it doesn't bother me. But here, better. You got a comic panel within a bigger panel. That's cool.
Yeah.
So they shot photon torpedoes. Here's everyone getting destroyed, and then he took off. So they caught him. That's when I joined the Legion and helped capture Roxas. Bah! If not for Jan Arah, you never would have defeated me. It must have been horrible. Maybe I'll go back in time and become crazy. Meanwhile, in the computer room, hey, are you playing Joust? I don't know what the hell he's playing.
He's running this tape with a big raid on the Haven. Like, I heard about it. So, like, Superboy doesn't give a crap. Like, so what?
Yeah, here's the raid on Haven.
This is Roxas.
Look at that escaping criminals, General Zod. Roxas.
You're watching Superman 2? It's my favorite movie. Like, no.
Is this the Donner cut of Superman 2 you're watching? I don't remember this scene. It's like, no, Superboy, I'm watching Roxas. Roxas, Paperus, Scissorus. They should have had Roxas, Paperus, and Scissorus.
Yeah. If we're not Roxas, you're against us.
It's terrible. Donner cut is better. No, it's not. Stop it. Stop.
Look how casual Superboy. Isn't he the one that wiped out Element Labs people? I couldn't even get through that with a straight face. Like, isn't he the one that wiped out Element Labs people?
Yeah, he's serious.
Yeah. Like, yes, it's another.
Who's the creative team on this particular one?
Yeah, it was
It's Mike Grell for the
Mike
art on
Grell,
the whole
and it's
book.
Jim Shooter for the first story, I think.
Yeah, Shooter's the first story. Bates is the second story.
Yeah.
Correct.
But it's Mike Grell as pencils and inks
For
both.
all of it.
Yeah.
All of it. Yeah, no, ask away. We're only doing 3 issues, so we're doing this is like a hanging out and talking Legion.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so they caught him. He's like, yeah, that's what you guys are. And then they're watching Superman 2, the Donner cut or whatever.
Yeah.
It feels more natural. I know Brando's fine, but it's not a proper movie. And he turns back the Earth at the end. That's stupid.
It's a fun experiment, but like
Yeah.
it's not. And plus, some of the takes that we enjoyed from the original are not in there anymore.
Yeah.
It's like Care to Step Outside is not there anymore.
How can you not have Care to Step Outside? That's the best line.
Why do you say this to me when you know I'll kill you for it is delivered differently and doesn't. It's like everyone says it the way he's. Why do you say this to me when you know I'll kill you for it? Like that's
yeah. And this one he says it more like
right.
He says it more like
regular.
Unnaturally for unnatural for Zod, but naturally for a regular person, which I don't like.
I was like, he's just walking. Yeah, it's okay.
What I would like is take the regular cut, Lester's cut, and then take the extra action that Donner shot, because there's the White House attack is much better.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of that bomb super cut of those. I do like the idea of the missile being the reason why. Though we do get an extra Paris scene of saving, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
In the 30th century,
apparently
planetary
unaliving is commonplace. But isn't that the guy that killed billions? No one killed a few 100 million. Never mind.
Yeah. Didn't he kill millions of people? That's fine. It's fine. They'll be Throm deniers.
Yeah.
No, stop it.
It never happened.
Stop it. We're not going there. All right. It never happened. Yeah. Sunboy, Element Lad, Cosmic Boy. Okay. Element Lad just blasted off with no destination marked on the locator board. Do you think? Right. He's gone after Roxas alone. Damn it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's get in our Klingon bird
of prey thing.
Bird of prey. This is Captain Maltor. Sounds like a friggin' He-Man. Captain Maltor. Science police calling Element Lad. Come in, Captain Maltor. We interrogated Gora, the Haven Master, as you requested. Under the hypnoprisms, but all he could tell us was that Roxas's hideout is the last place anyone would look. That may be enough, Captain. Thanks. Release the...
So Superboy is using his vision to figure out...
I love Superman 3. Mark besmirched it last night. Mark D.
He said he watching, he didn't like it or something.
Mark D with a C besmirched the wonderful Superman 3. So I'm very happy. I'm very unhappy. Superman 3 is my forever right there. I look at this every day. That's the original poster. Hey, Mohammed. How's it going?
Hey, Mohammed.
No, I wouldn't be upset. I don't care what you do. But you're showing him an inferior movie. It's all outtakes and stuff. There's a reason they didn't use those takes, because they weren't.
Well, yeah, some of it is audition reels as well.
Footage, yeah.
So they suddenly switch clothes and then switch back. It's
terrible. It's messed up. You enjoy Superman 3?
Yeah.
Enjoyed is an understatement.
Yeah.
I love it.
We grew up with it. Like, I love it, but I know, like, it's not, a well-made movie. Like,
that's what Sean says, but he knows it's a well-made movie.
But yeah, I have multiple copies. I have the entire card set, and I have a case unopened of the trading cards. I got a lot of Superman 3 crap. And I was Superman that Halloween, 83.
I saw Superman 3 in the theater. I was like, wow, this is the greatest movie ever. I love Superman 4 as well. I also have the original poster for Superman 4.
Oh, and I had a Superman birthday party. Forgot about that.
I had a Superman, yeah.
With the same pan, or the same
with the same cake. We had the same cake or whatever. Yeah, we had the same cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. The power stuff was...
Like, it should have been Superman versus Brainiac, but instead they had all this other crap. It's like, listen, would I prefer a better movie than that? Yeah, but
I can fix Superman 3 though.
I love it. I don't know. It's like
She
all
was
those kids that grew up
nightmarish.
with Batman Forever and stuff. It's like they love it and they know it's imperfect, but
Yeah, Genghis Khan, that was the best. Yeah, everyone. Yeah, it's not enough that I succeed; everyone else must fail.
Yeah.
Superman versus 3 versus 4. There's no point because 3 is still a better. There's more emotion in 3. 4 has a lot of goofiness.
Yeah.
But a guy has fixed Superman 4.
Yeah.
There's a guy who fixed Superman 4 and fixed up all of the weirdness with like the space stuff, like being carried out of the atmosphere, all that. I also love Halloween 3.
Oh, it's cool. Yeah.
Love Halloween 3, baby. All right. Okay. So let's go back here. Yep. We interrogate him. Let's go back to the last place you'd think to look, his hideout. He comes here and he's literally on the planet. He's on Trom and comes out of the corners here. Roxas! Revealing yourself. This must be a trick. What? Whatever weapon he plans to use, I'll eliminate it by turning all the metal on him into nitrogen gas. He just kneels down. He kneels before Zod. He kneels before himself.
Yeah.
I never forgot what you did to my planet. It's like, yeah. Uh-oh, here come the Legionnaires. Jan, wait for... it's always Marsha. It's Jan's turn to shine. Jan, stop it. It's like, no, we got to bring him to justice. I'll bring him to justice with the end of this pistol. Starboy. Now, remember this, Sean? Remember Starboy?
Yeah, I disagreed, but anyway, that there were options. There were no options. Brainiac 5 wasn't there. But anyways, they call back to a real story that happened where he was kicked out of the Legion. And I guess I can't remember when the hell he came back. But yeah, and so he's like, oh, I understand and everything. But the whole thing is a ruse because the gun was depowered. So he still would have killed him, but like he didn't.
Yeah, so he does shoot. He goes, So he says,
shoots him.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not a Legionnaire ever kills. He goes, then he says, I resign, and then he shoots him. And the thing is that Superboy is going to stop him, but
it's
Chemical King, right? Chemical King blocked him.
Yeah, and Superboy's like, and he lifts up Chemical King, and he's like, "It's your fault!" Like he's like super angry.
Yeah, he's pissed. He's like, "Your fault for stopping me." He's like, "Hey,
Oh, see,
that's like from General Zod as well, where he picks up General Zod and then throws.
Yeah,
him.
Richard Donner read this, and he's like, "I want all of this, and you see this? I want this on the screen." That's how he talks. Yeah,
that's a perfect imitation of his voice, Sean. It's uncanny.
Take a bite, I'll cry. That's what it sounds like.
I want the Robert Stack voice. It's like
maybe you can help solve a
mystery. Yeah. Like I love it. All right, so he drops the weapon. He's like, no, and then it's like he's gonna like shoot himself. This is crazy, but it's harmless. He's like, oh, I changed it.
I was going to reply to Raven's Club. I don't think he liked 3 or 4.
He didn't like 2. What, Superman?
He liked 2 at all either, yeah.
No, he likes Superman 3 better than Superman 2.
Right, but he still knows.
But he didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, so hold on. Let's see. Superman had the best villain speech. We read that. Were they still through? Yeah, Master. I just got the super version of Masters of the Universe. I'm so happy about that. I love Masters of the Universe. Phantom I know Clobberin didn't like 2, but I heard he doesn't like any of them. He loves part 1. He doesn't like 2, 3, or 4. But he likes 3 slightly better than 2, but he doesn't like 4 at all. So I would probably say his order would be 1 is super high up, 10 out of 10. And then he'd probably give Superman 3 like a 1 out of 10. And then probably give Superman 2 like a 0 out of 10 and Superman 4 a negative 0 out of 10. Because he did negatives.
Yeah.
If you want to know what he thought, I'm sure there's a Superman stream that you could.
Oh, like you said it like several times because I remember
yeah.
defending it in the chat, and he's like, "No, I understand, Sean."
Yeah,
Like,
that's true too. He could have done that. That's what he thought. Yeah, he didn't like it. Yeah, Man of Steel. Release the man. No, don't release anything of Snyder's. Stop it. You never caught 4. I love it. Don't care. I will go on a stream and tell everybody suck. It's like if anyone is like, I don't like Superman 3, you suck. Or you can't say that. It looks like I just said it. Sounds like
it needs to be completed. That's the thing. It's obviously an unfinished movie, you know, and that's why that guy on the internet just like, you know, completed shots and things. But.
Yes, which was really good. But all right, we'll finish this story and then we'll answer some more questions and then we'll.
Yeah.
So he reveals that he's been haunted
by ghosts,
by the spirits of all of the dead people.
Or
so
maybe
he wanted
just
to die.
Conscience.
It's just his conscience. Yeah. He wanted to die, and then the ultimate revenge was letting him live. So.
Yeah, J-Man doesn't believe in ghosts, so like it's his conscience.
Listen, the only reason I don't believe in ghosts is because it's not true. If it was true, I would believe in it. It's just it's very. I don't understand. It's like there's these debates. Like, yeah, that's not true. So like, why are we talking about this?
Yeah.
Which Supergirl version do I like? The one that has the longest runtime because I love every second of Supergirl.
The one where she kisses herself in the mirror. Yeah,
I liked that. That was interesting. Well, you know, look at this. I liked that. I love Supergirl.
Actually, I feel like watching all 3 cuts or whatever.
Oh, I love them. I love them all. The long international extended.
I hope those DVDs are okay.
They are. I just watched mine the other day.
Yeah.
All right. Superman 3 was because of the Tonight Show thing. Yeah. I remember he raved about Superman.
Ridiculous. Anyway.
He raved about Superman 2 because he's like, oh, yeah, in part 2, we're going to see Superman 2 because they're going to go and get him out and all that. They're going to get him.
He's excited. That's fun. But that. Okay, so then they cast him, but I don't know, maybe cast him as Mixie Pitlick or something like that. Like something funny, you know, and from the comics. A draw, you know. Anyway.
Hey, your Muslim uncle. Thank you so much for dropping in. I write everything. I write, horror, and I have a sci-fi collection. So I've got a horror collection. Sorry, it's not a horror collection. It's a book that has some horror stories, and then a sci-fi character. And I'm currently writing a super horror. So we're talking hardcore. We're talking, you're going to read it and think I'm crazy horror. And then I'm also writing a fantasy barbarian story right now. Mark, hey, how's it going, dude?
Hey, Mark.
Well,
I decided to throw.
We're fortunate. Oh, yes. So no, this is a really neat story. So this is what happened to the old clubhouse.
Yeah, because we were like, what happened to that? So now they're going back and saying, okay, so when they upgraded, it got repossessed or whatever and put into some sort of a dumping ground for the Enterprise apparently and
so let's look at this.
Yeah
This is the junkyard. It's literally the Enterprise.
There's no interpretation.
Hey, Jupiter 2, what is this? This is something.
Yeah, no, it's all classic.
Oh, look, there's the that's the pod from 2001.
Yeah, the Jupiter 2, is that not from oh god, Lost in Space? Is that not the
let's see.
Ship from that?
Yep, it is. Jupiter 2, yep. That's Lost in Space, baby.
So they're literally just calling out other ships and stuff. Yeah. Lost in Space.
Yeah.
I was going to say Space Family Robinson. That's why I was blanking.
What's this one? Hard to tell on that one.
I don't know. Maybe the Day the Earth Stood Still ship. I don't know.
Let's see.
It's hard to tell. I don't know if it's supposed to be a saucer or not because that under part. You know what? Doesn't this thing say? Hold on. Ultimate Revenge.
Yes, it could be Day of the Earth Stood Still. It looks like Gort's ship. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. You think from the Day of the Earth Stood Still as well? Yeah, it could be that. It could be Gort's ship from Day of the Earth Stood Still. Looks very close to that.
The only thing they say on the DC database is the ship from Star Trek franchise is shown in Canaveral Graveyard, but they don't mention the other obvious like call outs as well. So,
yeah, the subs are going to get it right now. They're going to get it tonight. They're going to get that tonight. My Your Hunter from the Future Facebook group is up. There is the comic is coming out July. My phone's charging, so I don't have the exact date. The July comic is out. And Sean, I don't know if you got this, but they re-released all of Defenders of the Earth in one collection. That's out.
What do you mean? Like
Defenders of the Earth.
Oh,
like the old comics, Defenders of the Earth.
Oh, the comics?
Yeah, it's out now. It's out now. I shared my version of it if you want it on the drive.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's out if you want to. I mean, I have the issues, so I don't need it, but it's if you want them, it's out.
That's cool.
There's still, yeah. So that's confirmed.
It's so funny that you say that, Classic, because like that's what I thought. And if two people see the same thing, it must be it.
No. I just looked while we were talking. It's confirmed.
Oh, yeah.
I just looked. Yeah. I mean, that spotlight issue greater. Oh, Mike Grell is killing it tonight, big time, killing it. Just subscribe. Thank you to me or to I don't know who, Sean, me, both of us. Thank you. Right? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Ravenscroft. Release a no. Oh, well, I like Sucker Punch. I like Sucker Punch. Cat's out of the bag. And he already released the extended of that. All right, so this is interesting now because we've got Shadowlass and Cosmic Boy, but they're coming to check out something in the old clubhouse. So they go to this junk store, and there's other ships here too. There's a lot of ships here. What's this from? This is. Oh, I recognize this. This looks like a Flash.
It looks like a Flash Gordon ship.
I was gonna say it looks like a Flash Gordon kind of a ship.
Yep.
Or maybe Buck Rogers kind of thing. I don't know. It looks like that. All right, so they're like, here's the old clubhouse.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we need to check. So this guy's the caretaker here, and they're like, oh, we need to get in there and check what's going on. Like, yeah, sure. It's like, you guys can go in. You've got a good reason. Yep, that's good. Let's go. I love the faces here. Mike Grell's killing it.
Right. Yeah.
They fly in. Sean's channel. Let's throw that link up. I was gonna mention it after this, anyways. Let's throw Sean's channel up. Sean's channel. May as well throw that up now.
Yeah.
After this, we can talk about what you got going on, Sean.
Mark, this is 1975. This channel. That's my channel. Decepticon 77. All sorts of like comic and cartoon and other things, toy stuff. It's pretty neat. I keep updating it every day. So
yeah, there you go. There you go. There's Sean's updates. Just and Sean, you can actually post your own link. I made you.
Oh yeah, I can do that too.
Or even if you comment in the chat, people can click on your name.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Ravenscroft. He's up to you. There you go. Okay, so these two come in. Are they the real Legionnaires or are they the fake Legion? I don't know. We're gonna find out. They're looking pretty evil here. I have to say,
yeah,
I already read this one before, but when I first read it, I remember seeing their faces, and I thought they're not the real ones.
Yeah,
you know, just the way that there's this like, look, she looks a little mean, and I'm like, why does she look mean? And he looks shady, right?
Yeah.
And I thought, wow, this is such great details that like I can tell that something is off with these characters.
Really cool. Having them act so that even though it's just like ink on a page, like there's something up.
Something's
like
up. Yeah,
it's nothing in the word balloons. Yeah.
No, up until now, you don't know that these are not the Legionnaires.
Yeah.
But in the art, you could tell, which I really like the details here, because I even thought, something's wrong here.
Thanks, Ravenscroft.
Okay, so they walk in, bzz, bust this thing open. There's a jewel here. Look at that.
Yeah, when they're doing that, it's like, well, that's not what they said they're getting. So, but he stashed like a jewel when he was caught or something like that.
They did use Shadowlass and I love both those characters. Princess Projectra. I think Princess Projectra and Night Girl are my favorites. And there's a friggin' great Night Girl coming up.
Yep.
Man, that's gonna be in about 5 minutes. Huh? Da-da-da-da. It's like, oh, I've seen all Legionnaires, but you're not one of them. Wait a minute. Yeah, who are you? You're not a
Yeah, who's
Legionnaire.
this guy?
Plus, you've got a new costume.
Yeah.
I'll blast you.
Shows off his cleavage. But
Yeah. The V.
he could
Watch,
pick up things. Anyway, yeah.
he's stoned. That's right.
He's stoned.
Oh my
Who is
God.
this?
Get out of
Stoned
here.
boy. Yeah, Chlorophyll Kid in a new costume. That's the one that they showed off that the kids made and stuff. Like
yes, yeah.
In the middle, yeah. It just has a like an arrow.
Yeah, he makes things grow, so it's like it's going up.
Yeah.
Whatever. But that's Element Lad's. He's got the arrow too, though.
Yeah.
Right? That's weird.
Whatever.
I don't like that. I mean, I'm not saying that I want the broccoli, like the Fifth Doctor having that, friggin'
supposed to
celery.
be a tree, but like it looks like a broccoli. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be a tree. Poor Chlorophyll Kid. I'll take any one of these guys' powers. Anyways, I love that. I love the flaming out of the mouth or whatever. That's kind of neat. Fire lad, like flames out of his mouth. And they rip off their masks, and it's like, hey, you're imposters, both you guys. You're
it's like the Mission Impossible mask, which is like super fake.
Yes, I do like. Yeah, that's like me pulling it off, and it's like Steve underneath. You're like, that's super fake.
It's like what?
No. Also, the weapon. Worry.
Dangerous. It must be locked.
Oh yeah, remember that weapon?
He threw it out.
They kept it. They transferred it.
Yeah, the holy costume is great because it's so provocative. Like. And it's probably not that comfortable either. So
yeah, his cleavage. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there was truth there though.
Remember that Cosmic Boy?
Cosmic Boy.
The costume. I like Cosmic Boy's sexy costume. I love the subs. Absolutely love them. And Night Girl's costume is not even a costume. It's like it's covering.
It's covering. Yeah.
All right, the end. Thanks, guys. Yeah, you guys did it. And then now they've got permission to take the old clubhouse as the Legion of the substitute heroes get the Legion clubhouse. There you go. Looks like Dazzler.
I know. And
she's like, wait a minute.
Bottoms,
yeah, it's Dazzler.
Yeah. All right, Superboy volume only 212. October 1975. Cover artist is Mike Grell. Written by Jim Shooter. Actually, Last Fight for the Legionnaire. Is written by Jim Shooter, penciled and inked by Mike Grell, lettered by Ben Oda. And let's see if the Deathstroke at Dawn is the same team.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Before we do that one, I just want to, because I don't like doing it at the end, I like to do it here. So we're just going to let everybody know that tomorrow, Sean and I are going to be back here at 7 p.m. Same time, or starting as this, we're going to be doing Transformers Headmasters. So we got one more issue of Legion to go, but before we do that last issue, remind everybody tomorrow night, Headmasters, 7 episodes of the season 4, but the Japanese season 4 of Headmasters. So that's tomorrow night.
Yep.
Wednesday night at 8 p.m., we are going to do the first ever Transformers Wars. We're going to have Frenzy versus Rumble, Lightspeed versus Dead End, Ironhide versus Starscream, and Optimus Prime versus Megatron. That is going to be Wednesday. And then Friday, episode 13 of Fantastic Fridays. Jesus, look at what is going to happen this Friday. Oh my God. I mean, this is impossible. Like, this is just crazy. Like, literally, you can't. This is one stream you can't miss. If you miss, you can miss streams here and there. If you can't make it, you can't make it. But you have to make it for the like. It's like, I'm sorry, like Galactus. Like, are you kidding me? Black Bolt. Like, forget about it.
Yeah.
You can't miss this one. And coming soon, Imperious Rex, our tribute to Mike Alonso, Clobberin Times, doing it in the style that he wanted us to do it in, and doing it and covering the era that he loved the most. Really the only era for him, which will start with Fantastic Four #1. We're going to go through all of the comics for DC and Marvel released in August of 1961. We might go further depending how much. We're going to see how many we can cover in a stream, and then we'll go, from there on. Yep. So that'll be an ongoing tribute to Clobberin Times, using his style that he liked. So just doing the comics that he liked. That's it. All right, let's finish this one off. Let's finish this off tonight. Let's get this going here. Boom. All right. So did we miss any comments? Did any costumes? You love 212? Yeah, we're going to talk about it right now. I love the 70s style. Dazzler is trans. I'll stop it. This is
who makes fun of the 70s style? Like who? To me,
I'll beat them up,
man. Yeah.
I'll beat them up.
Yeah.
Legendary creative output on those 4 books. Yeah, this is insane. It's insane. All right, another great Legionnaire bites the dust. Yeah, let's see what happens here. All right. Well, he doesn't bite the dust really, but
yeah.
Okay, so Sean gave the credits.
Yeah.
I have to say these 3 have been awesome.
Yes.
Tonight. This one's no exception. For the people out there, remember, the Legionnaires, a lot of them are from specific planets, and in most cases, everyone on the planet they're from actually has the same power settings. It's just that, they don't have an inclination to become heroes, or they don't want to travel off-world. A lot of this is like, I have a calling, I want to be a Legionnaire, I have these powers, I'm going to go. But now you've got a few here who are rejected, but they actually have similar powers to the Legion that's already there. So they're like, well, wait a minute, why can't we join? And the rule is you can only have 1 representative per, I guess, power or whatever, right? So,
right.
All right, here we go. Then I did the big L here. Loser. No. Last fight for a Legionnaire. So here comes this guy. I love the names here. So this guy just got rejected. And he throws a hissy fit.
And throws the Pharaoh lad statue.
Yeah, what the hell?
Well, that's my thing up front is these guys, I guess what they want is to get into the Legion. That's why they're fighting and challenging these guys. But to me, it's like, if you're gonna do that, let's just say you win, you're still not in because you're being an ass. It's like that. This is like totally not a Legionnaire thing to do. Like this guy is destroying property. These other guys are like challenging guys and like beating them up. It's like, yeah, that's not what a Legionnaire is. I don't care if you have the same powers or you can master your powers better. It's like you're also a dick. Like in the field, when I tell you
there is that.
Yeah, when I tell you to go save those bystanders and you don't do it, then it's like I'm an ass for letting you into this Legion. So anyhow, let's continue on.
All right, Phantom Girl in this issue. Oh, hell yeah.
Asper yeah. Depending on the story, he was able to pull his weight.
Love these outfits. I love them. Yes. Yep. Yeah, unique ability, Superboy. Yep, they do mention that Superboy and Supergirl are exceptions. They mention that in this one. One of the best Legion stories. Yep, this is pretty epic. All right, so yeah, he has a hissy fit, and then these guys are all here saying, "Hey, we're all rejects. We're going to get together and take care of it. TCB, take care of business. TCB time, take care of business. You want to join?" It's like, hell yeah, I want to join. I like this guy's outfit.
Yeah,
it's Magneto.
Basically, yeah.
It's Magneto. The when he doesn't have his helmet or whatever, it looks like Magneto.
Yeah.
And look, it's Dazzler. I swear it's like Dazzler and Magneto.
Yeah.
It's like, but Tribune, I fear it's like he has no choice. Agent Beck. No one is above the law. One of the Legionnaires has to quit. Who's it gonna be? I don't know. Well, it's against the law. They're gonna have to follow it.
Yeah.
So they all come running in here. It's like, you're all here because I mentally commanded it. So this girl, ESP girl, what's her name? ESP girl? Esper, yeah.
Yeah.
It means ESP, and then just put,
Whatever,
so she made them want to come here to the headquarters, all to be here at the same time so that they could get challenged. Dazzler girl's name, they're going to reveal it. Did we reveal it already? Not yet.
No, I got confused. It's not Esper. It's another one. Okay. Yeah.
No, this is ESP girl. Esper
no, the Dazzler girl is not Esper.
No, I know.
Yeah.
No, did you say that? No, I said this girl made them come, not Dazzler.
Yeah.
Yeah, Esper. Esper Lass. Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
All right. So they come to challenge their counterparts. It's like, Cosmic Boy, you're not as good. I can do the same things.
Like,
right?
we challenge you too, and then he's super dry. He's like, forget it. We don't have time to waste on all of the clowns who challenge us.
Wow.
He's like, we have more important things to do. And I like how they're striding at the same time.
That was awesome. It's like, I don't have time for this shit right now. Oh yeah, buddy, you're gonna make time. Boom.
Calorie. That's who it was.
That's the
thought, you could have a better name, maybe, but
like Calorie Queen. Like, how many calories is this Calorie Queen? That's not what I do.
Well, her power was pretty awesome. It's like it's a better upgrade than.
Plus, they explain it better in this issue.
Yeah.
This is actually explained better here.
Yeah, that there's a furnace, like a nuclear furnace in their stomach or whatever. So yeah.
Who said you had a choice, big shot? Let me take him.
Everyone loves these hole pants. I guess that was a thing back then. I don't know.
I do like the hole pants. Yeah.
Yeah.
Calorie Queen. Look at this. He grabbed her hair. What an ass.
Yeah. What the hell? Ow, my hair.
Saturn girl, Esperlass.
I'm Solon Darga.
Solon.
I got a better name, man.
It's like you're Solon.
Solon. Yeah.
Solon, and thanks for all the fish.
No.
Solon, thanks for all the fish.
So sad it must come down to this.
Yeah, I'm so sad it is something. We tried to warn you.
Oh dear. Anyway,
yeah.
We could do the whole song, but whatever.
Yeah. It is very catchy, though.
I know. Yeah.
It actually is very catchy. So he grabs her hair, bastard. Like it's weird because it's like they don't really do too many opposite sex battles. They don't do too many men versus women battles. It's usually like and then this guy, like this guy's pretty badass. This guy punched him or whatever. So Chameleon Kid, what was this guy's name again? They all had weird names.
Yeah.
I like how she calls him Mr. Useless. I, Dazzler, can do the same thing you can. I have this nuclear thing in my body. But
so it's Magno Lad, Esperlass, Phantom Lad, Micro Lad, Chameleon Kid.
Chameleon Kid, that's right.
Really? All right. And Calorie Queen.
So all of they've got the furnace inside of them, and what happens is that they can eat whatever matter they want, and it burns it up as energy, and it gets stored and used up. Now, her father had taught her how to store that energy and expel it in a way that she wants, because normally it just goes out their pores. But here she's able to
muscles.
She can like direct the energy. So it's actually she's actually stronger. She actually is better in this case.
Yeah, the energy actually goes to her body, like rather than just like seep out. So like she says she's strong as three men. So there you go.
Yeah. Oh no! Stop it! Stop it, skeptic. That's gonna be a limited monetization mark. I guarantee you. It's funny because all of your monetization videos have a little green S with a dollar sign, like a little green dollar, and then you get a yellow one every so often. No, that's you, Sean. Nobody gets that. Regular people just get a yellow S or whatever.
Yeah, I've seen the yellow S before too.
I know you have. Look at this guy. This guy, I like this guy's costume, man. This guy's badass.
Oh yeah, what is that? Kilt or something?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
It's Superboy. What
This is great.
Bedlam. And he takes his cape and does the cape thing again.
I love it.
So yeah.
No, but you know what's great? It's like Superboy just defeated everybody in 2 seconds.
Yeah. And he kicks people out and he's like, oh, and stay out. And they're like, butt out of there, Superboy. We have this fight because they want to, like, you know, fight them and, like, win and, you know, legitimize themselves, right? So.
Yeah, so Superboy comes in and just destroys everybody, and they're like, "Why did you interfere, Superboy? That we had this. They do have to prove themselves because they're on task here.
Right.
Like, you got to win. Like, you're not doing so good. So you got to figure it out. They're like, yeah, we could take him. So they're like, butt out, Superboy. Yeah, no, mind your own business. Oh man,
we can take care of ourselves. Like, can you though? Didn't look like it.
And then Doctor Strange appears.
So, yeah, I was gonna say Doctor Strange appears, and he's the president of the world or whatever.
It's Doctor Strange. Like, it's exactly Doctor Strange.
I don't know what they're doing here. Like, Doctor Strange has been around before this, so yeah.
This is crazy. It's Doctor Strange shows up.
He's got the temples, like yeah. He doesn't have a mustache, so they're like, "Well, he doesn't have a mustache. You can't sue us," you know.
Yeah, I mean, this is awesome. I was like, Doctor Strange showed up in this comic. What the heck's going on here?
What a strange planet, Doctor Strange. Yeah,
this is a very strange planet, Doctor Strange. She would be a great replacement. Yeah. So we're shocked. He's shocked he's a Legion. Yeah, it's like what?
I flew here from another time to visit you guys, and you're.
This is what I get here.
Yeah.
All right. So now it's a face-off. It's the X-Men animated series versus screen.
I didn't get the point of showing the president. I didn't understand that, but whatever.
Well, because they're I guess the guys from his planet, don't want to come collect them.
No, okay.
Without, I guess, talking to the president to say, hey, we're here on official business, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. All right.
So, okay, ready, set, go. And they have a battle. Now, this was cool.
Yeah. Because Madrier Lad sets the pace by doing something different.
Yeah.
And so like, oh, he's a coward. Like, no, he's doing he's taking his flagpole and like using his powers on something else to defeat his opponent.
Yeah, so it actually nails her in the face.
Yeah.
And then he ties her up. And then they swap out, they pull an Axe of Vengeance. Mm-hmm. The Legionnaire Axe of Vengeance. It's like they
swap out their opponents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah.
So he thought he was controlling this big pillar here, but it was actually Chameleon Boy. He just punched him in the face.
Right.
And this is Phantom Man or whatever his name was, Phantom Boy or whatever.
Phantom Girl. Shrinking Violet shrinks down and then does like shrink Fu, and then she grows and punches.
Shrink Fu. She was small. So Phantom Boy didn't know what was going on. And he was running towards Phantom last to fight her, and then she came up and punched him or whatever. AFK, you're back. What'd you miss? Oh, we're just gonna redo the stream. We're gonna redo the stream for you, buddy. You were one of the guys that did the Infinity War trailer leak. Yeah. Okay. Well, don't. Yeah, you swap out to beat the bad guys. That's awesome. So she punches him in the face. One other punch in the face. Spinning. So now that they've swapped their villains, they're swapped their counterparts.
Yep. No more we surrender. I think they learned why they lost. Superheroes win because of teamwork.
Oh man, there you go. Let's give them the. We'll get. You know what? We'll give them the Superman. It's teamwork. Teamwork, baby.
You were great. Especially Madrier Lad. You were an inspiration. Yeah.
You guys were awesome. Yeah, you were great. Oh, good job. What's this? Huh?
Are you Madrier Lad? You've been served. What?
You're drafted, but you don't have an army? Of course not. On Bismol, the board drafts candidates for political office. It's like getting jury duty or whatever.
Yeah, which I have, but anyway.
Which you do have, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, so in order to go to jury duty, you should watch Jury Duty with Pauly Shore.
I'll watch that and learn all the tactics.
And then in that one, have you seen Jury Duty? Yeah. Have you seen Jury Duty with Pauly Shore?
No, I haven't seen it. So
it's awesome.
Yeah. Are they all awesome?
They are all awesome.
Yeah.
So Pauly Shore he's watching 12 Angry Men, top 10 favorite movies of all time, memorized the whole week. So he's watching 12 Angry Men and he's reciting stuff from 12 Angry Men in the crazy. You just want to see this guy die because you personally want it, not because of the facts. And they're like, oh. And he's trying to impress Tia Carrere, who's one of the jurors. She's like, wow, you really thought about this case? He's like, yeah. And he gets paid $5 a day to be there.
Yeah.
And he's broke. So he's like, oh man, I get $5 a day. This is great. And then they're like, oh, this case is an open and shut case. It'll be done in one day. He's like, oh, I can't have that. So he's prolonging his case to stay longer on jury duty. What an outrageous movie. It's absolutely ludicrous. We're going to do a Pauly Shore stream and then we're
Biosphere.
Biodome.
Biodome? Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Biodome's the best movie.
You know what's funny about that? Like, I know people slagged on it when it came out, but I admire its creativity. Like, it's not based on anything, right?
No, it's just
this idea that they're in a sealed dome where you self-sustaining and stuff, and then wackiness ensues. But it's original as ass. Like, it's super. Like, no one's gonna come. Like, nowadays is like, everything's based on some stupid thing and they ruin it, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Canada? What do we got here? Nice right hook, ladies. Yes, Ant-Man grow. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Nothing's wrong with Canada. It's the best. Oh, by Matt Reader. Yep. Avon. Yeah, love Avon. Avon lives. Watch 12 Angry Men. We've seen it 1,000 times. I have every version of that, like DVD, Blu-ray, Criterion. 12 Angry Men is my top 10 favorite movies of all time. I have memorized most of it. And I've got some clips of it in this thing too. So Job, sorry, President Abysmal, Job no one wants. Yeah, really. When I said the 60s, which decade I meant, the 60s, 1960s, 1860s, and so forth. I don't know what I forgot what you meant, FK.
The reason they have, okay.
Makes Bismol stomach turn, yeah. No, they're not. That's not happening.
Yeah, it's called Smallville.
Yeah, and it's trash.
Yeah.
Did you see the TV remake? Yeah. Is that the one with George C. Scott? Yes. It's okay.
They did a TV remake with George C. Scott? Wow.
You want it? I can loan it to you.
Yeah, sure.
Is it Raven? Is it George C. Scott as Juror 3? Let me know if that's the one. I saw that one. Yes, there you go. Yeah, so yeah, I can loan it to you, Sean, if you want. Yeah. It's the same movie. I don't get it. It's just like nonsense. Like what? I don't understand. It's like there's nothing to remake. Like it's just 12 actors talking in the one room. Like, what are you going to remake?
It's a play anyways. Yeah.
It's a play. Yeah. You can go to YouTube and watch the play. There's a few people who've done the play. It's pretty good.
I'm sure they've done it. Yeah. On YouTube.
Yeah. It was George C. Scott. Yep. That's one. And Tony Danza. Yeah. Tony Danza was, yeah. Jack Lemmon was Juror 8, who was Henry Fonda. And Tony Danza was the baseball guy who wanted to go to the baseball game.
It's like when what's his name? George Clooney did that live television broadcast of Failsafe. I was like, I get, like, it's impressive, I suppose, like the production value, but why? I don't. And it was all in black and white for no reason. It's like,
I didn't see that.
It was a live TV broadcast of it.
When was it?
Yeah, wow. Don Cheadle was one of the pilots and stuff. Yeah.
What? I never saw that. Didn't even know about that. And when Freakin' was 1971. All right. So Matt Reader Lad goes like, all right, talk to you later, boys. See you later. That's it. It's like, all right. Okay. Oh man, this is a bit like shocking.
Yeah.
Like, were you a bit? I was a bit shocked. It's like, what is happening in this three gentlemen here?
There's
You have a
hardly any clothes in this panel, but anyway, yeah.
Yeah, there's a massive massive amount of no clothing in this panel. And you're like, oh, okay, hey, hunk, get rid of her, like a pleasure boss. Like, what is going on here? This is very scary. Shadowlass comes by. So Shadowlass creates shadow. So this is actually really cool.
Yeah.
Because Shadowlass creates shadow, and that gives Night Girl her powers, so then Night Girl could beat the crap out of these guys. Now, Night Girl is almost as strong as like a Supergirl would be, but only at night. Or in the dark.
Yeah.
That I find it disrespectful that George Reeves and Christopher Reeve were no.
Well, their CGI was crappy, but yeah.
Yeah, no. Not the idea of them being there.
No.
It looked weird. I know they said, oh, it's the time stream. Whatever, that was weird. And with that drawing demonetized. No. Ellery Queen is an upgrade. Now I couldn't do matter lives up, but she has super. Yes, I agree, Fancy. I agree with that. Calorie Queen should replace him. Yeah.
Yes.
Remember when the Dairy Queen was married to the Burger King?
When was that? What movie is that?
Nothing. That's our buddy Skullman's joke.
Oh,
it's like the Burger King was married to the Dairy Queen. I'm like, yep, that didn't happen. All right, so they're fighting it out with these guys, and she could just beat the crap out of these guys now. She literally throws them. And then this guy's awesome.
He looks like Kanjar Rowe, like maybe from the same.
Oh my god, yes.
The same like alien species or something. He's got the weird like golf ball eyes and stuff.
Yep, I do like that.
Yeah.
So he blasts her, and she jumps in front and takes the hit.
You got one.
She flies her away. They're like, all right, we got to go back and get. These guys look really mean.
Yeah.
I gotta say, like, they're really evil.
They look like He-Man figures because they're barely dressed.
Yep.
And
they do. They're like Skeletor troops or something.
Yeah.
This guy's got a super hairy chest.
Yeah. They don't care in it. I like Mike Grell draws chest hair. He doesn't care. He's like, listen, they're men. They're going to have chest hair. Like that Roxas had chest hair, you know?
Yeah.
Pink skinned, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. We're not judging him.
Yeah.
Caught her with the lights. Yeah, with the lights down low here.
Whew.
Yeah, that would be awesome. They should work together. You remember that Dairy Queen married Burger King and does Pepperidge? Yeah, that's right. Kanjuro pink skin. Because Pepperidge Farm remembers. I remember Pepperidge Farm, but I don't remember the Night Girl has a better hairstyle now. Yes, I agree with that. Oh, I didn't mind. I didn't mind the beehive.
Yeah.
I don't have Omega Supreme.
Me neither.
Yeah. Yeah. They were shooting.
They are evil. Evil.
Yeah, evil. Can you see your chest here?
You can probably see mine poking out right now.
I don't think you're gonna. You can see a bit.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh yeah, Sean requires several like shaves to like get. Yeah,
I'm a hairy dude, man.
I don't.
Some of you don't remember me from you weren't around when I had my giant beard, but Skeptic can tell you.
Yep. Yeah, I've got hair.
Yeah.
The thing is, you can't tell on my arms because of the tattoos. It all just. But so there you go, San. We appreciate the the request, I guess. I don't know. Lee J. Cobb is my favorite character in that movie.
Quickly. I'm kind of disturbed by us, but anyway.
No, I remember all this. I remember it. Oh, and then he also played Lieutenant Kinderman, Exorcist, and Scott replaced him. Oh yeah, I love Exorcist 3. And I love Juror number 3. And I love Lee J. Cobb in every role that he's in. Lee J. Cobb is my favorite character. Lee J. Cobb is my favorite character in 12 Angry Men.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. What's the matter with you guys? You know he's guilty. He's got to burn. You're letting him slip through our fingers. Slip through our fingers. He was executioner. I'm one of them. I feel sorry for you. What it must feel like to want to pull the switch. It's like you want to see the boy die because you personally want it, not because of the facts. You're a sadist. I'll kill him. I've got the. Do I have it at the? I have it here. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'll play it for 1 second.
You lousy bunch of bleeding hearts.
I'm totally gonna watch that before I go.
I've seen it 100
Hopefully
million.
they just reject me the first day or something.
I think I watched it. I think I watched it 5 times in 1 week because I was showing it to all my employees. I'm the best boss. Like, you watch movies, like, my employees would be. I was like, "Have you guys seen Terminator?" Like, "No, we don't know what that is." I'm like,
Oh yeah,
"Really?"
the escape room, right?
Yeah, the escape room.
Yeah.
I was the best, man. Best boss ever. Like, watching
Yeah, you
movies.
showed someone Day of the Dead, right?
Yeah. No. And I showed this one guy, 12 Angry Men, he was dying over it so much. He's like, "I went home and showed my parents. It was so good." It's like anyway. All right. So she took the hit for her. It's like, "You saved my life and you saved mine. We make a great team." They do make a great team. This is great.
Yeah.
Great face here. Really nice. This is awesome stuff
Lots
here.
of detail. Like, you could see an actual face there, you know.
Yes, it's actually a proper face. So now we're giving the origin of Night Girl, which we never really had. Here's the beehive look. I actually kind of like this. So her father gave her superpowers, but it made her a bit of an outcast on her planet.
Yeah, and they didn't calculate that it's dark there all the time, so she just always had superpowers, and they didn't realize that when she's in light,
Right.
then she doesn't have it. So then she
Yeah.
got rejected all the time from stuff.
But
Like superheroes, yeah.
look at this. Look at the googly eyes here on our buddy Cosmic Boy. Ooh, what's going on? Night Girl. But she's like, "Oh, I've got to go do some stuff." And he's like, "Really? I don't like Cosmic. I'm not with Cosmic Boy on this
Yeah,
one."
I know what was happening here. And
He's
I thought
overreacting.
maybe he got hypnotized or something, but I'm like, why are you being an ass to Night last year?
They do have the same taste. Yeah. Why is he being an ass? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, we had to shut down the escape room after the vid. So I no longer have any employees, but we watch movies all the time because there's just an escape room. So I'd show the movies all the time. We watch Crocodile Dundee, and then we watch, and then the girls, she's like, "Wow, this is a great movie." So it's like, so I was like, "Let's watch part 2." We watched like Terminator 1 and 2.
Crocodile Dundee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I said, "Have you seen Crocodile Dundee?" They're like, "No." I was like, "You gotta watch Crocodile Dundee." It's like, "Let's watch it." And I said, "I think you're gonna really like this movie," and she loved it. She's like, "Oh, this is really great." I was like, "Yeah." I was like,
As a kid, I preferred part 2. I remember that being mega action.
Yeah, part 2 is more action.
Yeah.
Night Girl looks like your mom. Woo!
Whoa! Fighter of the day. Anyway.
So, anyways, he takes off. She goes. She flies back, and now they're watching.
Yeah.
Oh my God! They're watching Charles Bronson.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Charles Bronson in the future was hermetically sealed and then put in action in more movies. Canon reformed. They had Death Wish 122. It was awesome.
Oh my God. I love Death Wish 3. Well, I love all the Death Wish movies, even part 5. But I certainly love Death Wish 3. But man, that was a great idea to have him in there. And it was a great idea to like freeze him in time and then, bring him back or whatever to be in more movies. That's great. But so he takes this other girl and she kind of sucks on the date or whatever. But then these guys attack Cosmic Boy because they figure Night Girl is the girlfriend and she's going to come. And then here she comes. Oh, here she comes. Oh, Ted to Midnight is good. Yeah, I just watched that not too long ago. Night Girl looks like okay. What do we see here? I love Polar Boy, man. She can't get Polar Boy to take her turn. Yeah, really. Sydney Sweeney says, "Oh, you call those moves? I'll show you." Yeah. 10 to Midnight is a great movie. Yeah. Okay. She comes in and just beats the crap out. But my strength is all gone because the sun came out. So she just kind of
hand too, man. That's awesome. Anyway, I like that.
Sorry, Sean.
There was hair in this guy's hand too.
Oh, I always got the hairy hand. Yeah, the Hairy Arms Hotel or whatever.
Yes. You and I are the only ones that know what that is.
That's Smith and Smith.
Smith Comedy Mill.
Comedy Mill, man.
Yeah.
The Hairy Arms. I wonder if there's a picture of that. Hold on.
That's like before Red Green. That's where Red Green comes from, I think.
Yeah, he comes from Smith and Smith. No, they don't have it here.
No one knows that show, man. If you take care
of someone who loves you.
Everything will be all right. Anyway, we'll carry on with this.
Carry on. All right, so now, so now he's pissed
now
off.
he's punching guys.
Look, he's so pissed off, Sean, that he punched into another panel.
Yeah. Punch one guy upside down. Like,
hunk, don't just stand there, you stupid moron.
His name
This is really bad. Look at this guy. He's got our hair. What an asshole.
Hadouken. He like does, does a fireball.
Smashed him. I'm all right, Rock. Did you mean that? What you said about my girl? I dare anyone to say different. Woohoo. Now we're all good with each other.
Done. The end.
The end. Wow, Night Girl gets the slay out. Yeah, she does.
Slap there. One depraved, and he was sick, and you can't punish someone for being sick. So Charles Bronson cured him because Bronson is a nice guy.
Bronson is a nice guy. That's facts.
It's like, what are you doing with the car? What's it to you, old man? That's my car.
That was part 3, and that was the best.
Yeah, where he shoots him and he goes back and has dinner.
Yeah, he shoots him and then he went back to. Well, you have to have dinner, Sean. It's very important.
No, it was in the middle of his dinner. He got up. And he took care of business and came back and had his broccoli and whatnot, man.
So we looked ahead. There is a minor appearance of Time Trapper and a couple of the villains,
right.
Or a couple of the heroes in Superman number 295, but we're not going to do Superman 295 because it's not really a big enough appearance. So we're going to do 213, 14, 15. We're going to stick to 3 issues because that's what we've always done.
Yeah.
So let's just stick with that, guys. I think it makes it easier for Shauna because we're doing lots of streams and
there's a lot of homework now.
Yeah, a lot of homework. That's why I wanted to do the Clobberin tribute one where we just do we don't require homework. It's just for fun hanging out.
I might look at dates and things, but yeah.
Yeah. And then the Transformers Wars is no homework, so we don't have to do much for that one.
Yeah.
The Bazooka and Death Wish 3 was great. Yeah. Well, let's see. We can, I'll do it. I'll throw up the after show. We can do a few minutes before we end off. I got an early day tomorrow. So we're going to do 213, 214, 215.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 Transformer streams tomorrow and the next day.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do 7:30 on Wednesday. I don't know. I'll see how I
whatever. Yeah. That's good with me.
The next 3 issues, let's see what's going on here. Superboy, yeah, they look pretty good. Are you doing the tribute show to Mark after as Clobby did? You mean like his friend Mark
C?
Monday Night Mark C Comics Talk? So from what I know, Clobberin Times channel, it's been demonetized. If you were a member, I was a member. Sean and I came to know immediately. We got our memberships refunded because you pay per month. We got our memberships refunded. Mark D with a C is not taking over the channel. Raquel is not doing anything without Clobby there, so she's done.
Yeah.
Sean and I are not close enough. Like, we're pretty close with Clobby, but we were not close with the family. So we're not taking that over at all. And I am not using the name Clobberin Times. It's my personal choice. That's it. It has nothing to do with anything. It's just, I feel that if that name is there, you're going to expect something, and you won't get what you expect. And it's not fair for the audience to think, I don't think it's not fair to the audience thinking I'm good, but I'm going to Sean and I. So when Clobby did his stuff, I saw the way he was doing his channel. I rebranded my channel a few years ago. You can look at my videos. I deleted all my past videos. I deleted them all. There's also a death threat on me for some, I can't even remember what it was. So I just deleted all that and I rebranded. And when I rebranded, I was like, I'm only going to review comic books and movies and that's it. And that's what I did. But I never did let's go through these old comics the way, the way Clobby was doing it, right?
Yeah.
So I liked that. so I was like, well, I want to try doing something like that. So I was changing my channel around. Sean was just getting back into his channel, back more into it. And he was together. Sean and I's channels were sort of like the lesser versions of Clobby's. Like, you know, he had more knowledge. So we were going through it. And Clobby invited me so many times. You guys know I was so many times on his thing. And I said, why don't you come on mine? You know, like, come on mine and let's do it for fun, man. Like, who cares? And his channel was much bigger and he had a bigger following, but he's like, he wanted to do it for fun. There wasn't anything, you know, there was no ulterior motives. Let's just do it. Like, nobody cares about Legion. Realistically, guys, we all love it here. Is this a thing? Like, if I put this Legion live stream versus any of the big boys, no one's going to watch this, right? So we're doing it for the fun and the love of it. That's it, right? I don't have 1,400. I don't have 7 levels of memberships. I got 1 membership. You can join it or not. If you don't want to join, I don't care. I will still acknowledge you in the comments. I acknowledge the people who are members. I acknowledge the people who are not members.
Yeah.
If you want, if some people super chat, I acknowledge it. If they don't super chat, then they don't super. I don't care. If you want to, you want to. If you don't, you don't. I don't treat anybody differently for that. And we want to share the comics and talk about them. I don't want to do a news channel. That's it.
Yeah.
I still review Doctor Who. I still review I reviewed Acolyte. I reviewed Doctor Who. I'll review Acolyte tomorrow or whenever. No, I don't know. Whenever it is, it's tomorrow night. So I will review Acolyte, and I'll say it's trash. I'll give you my points. I'm reviewing Star Trek episodes, but I'm not doing it like Clobby. Clobby and Raquel did their Saturday night thing. That's their thing. I never wanted to be a part of that. I was not asked to be a part of that, which I would have said no if they wouldn't have asked me because there's no point. They were doing it their way.
Yeah.
I did my thing with Earth B. Clobby came on mine. That's it. For me, in my mind, Sean and I talked privately too. Yeah. To honor him is to do what we were doing because he loved what we were doing. In the same way, I made my banners on that stream will look like Clobby's banners with my touches because I don't want to just copy his thing exactly. That's it. Other people have done things to honor him, and I'm going to let them do it. That's how they want to honor you. You can honor the guy however you feel that you think you can honor him. That's it.
We don't have to put his branding on our sleeve to do that. Like doing things in the spirit that he would have liked, that he liked anyways.
They liked anyways.
And really, it's not just because he liked it. We're inspired by it, like both of us, I would say. I mean, because I remember you were like, oh, let's go through the comic of this and that, and we were doing that. Like Indiana Jones and all that stuff. And he joined some of those as well.
He did
that the other day.
No, he did.
Because I remember him. I think he wasn't scheduled. He just came on, and you gave him a link.
Because I would just send him links. It's like, dude, you come on anytime you want to click on and come on.
He adds so much to it, right?
Yeah. And also, I'll say this too. Listen, we're 80%. Remember that circle I told you?
Yeah.
I love slasher movies. Terrifier. I'm going to see that. I'm going to see Maxine on Thursday, which is a sequel to X and Pearl. Clobby doesn't like that stuff. So I don't want to put the guy's name if my content isn't always going to match up. Right. I love Star Trek, but he super loved and knew the lines.
Yeah.
And I don't know any of that. I watch it as a Star Trek fan, and I'm doing my 5-minute reviews. That's it. You see, good. Do my 5-minute reviews. There's nothing else for me to talk about. Yeah. I can't do a Saturday night Star Trek. That's crazy. It's impossible. Those two doing that are so detailed. Like, who's going to do that?
Yeah.
Watch. The best thing to do to honor him is to watch some. Thank God they're keeping the channel on there, and I'm still got the link for his channel. Watch the channel. You can go back. I said this last time. It's timeless because he wasn't covering current news. His channel became timeless. So honestly, that's what I'm taking away from it.
Right.
So let me see. I know I missed a bunch of stuff here. Tribute. No. Okay. So how much do you want for one Superman? For one, I don't want it. I'm not selling it. Stop it. I wasn't sure if you would continue on. No, we're not doing it, Raven. So there you go. Hey, what you do is all good. Thanks, Phantom. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
it's really cool following. That's my number one main thing.
Yeah.
He told me privately on many occasions he absolutely loved how we were doing it, and a lot of that style I took from him. I said, well, I saw the way you were doing your thing and put my spin on your thing.
Yeah.
And that's why he liked doing it that way. And I would never go on and say, oh, you'll put me on Global Geek. He wanted me to come on that Global Geek Gang. I know they were kind of on and off with that.
Yeah.
And there's Wildcard Wednesday. It's like he did his thing. We had our Mondays, our Earth B Mondays, which aren't continuing anymore. And him and Raquel did the Saturday night Star Treks. Dude, those are fire. Who's gonna? You can't do that without him there. It can't be done. I've seen all the Star Treks. I own them all. I own everything on Blu-ray or DVD or whatever's available. I own it all. I can watch anything right now.
No, that was the Clobby show, and it's like without him, what's the point?
What's the point of it?
And also his personality. He loved all the comments, no matter if they were negative or positive. About like if he hated an episode and someone loved it, he was fine with it, and you'd be like, well, that's your opinion. I respect it. Like it was cool, and you wanted that. You felt good when he said that, right?
Yeah. How can this continue? I just say it can't happen.
Yeah.
I might review Blake 7 though, because I super love Blake 7. I've watched it twice. Clobby told me about Blake 7.
Yeah.
He told me about Blake 7. Didn't know anything about it. Yeah. My friend about 20 years ago said Blake 7 was great. I watched 0 episodes of it because I didn't trust my friend at that time. It's not Sean.
Okay.
It's a different person.
Is it?
It's a different person.
Oh, okay.
It was someone else who came with us to Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
That person.
Yeah.
Told me about Blake 7. I said, I don't feel like watching it. He said the Federation was bad. I'm like, that doesn't sound like it's my show then. I don't know. And then Clobby was like, you got to watch Blake 7. I was like, okay, I will watch it. And then I loved it. And then I watched it twice in my Avon Lives case. I have a phone case of Avon. I love Avon. He's my favorite character of all time. I will review the Blake 7s because they did not get to finish that on the Clubhouse, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Some people, there's some people covering new media, which mostly doesn't interest me like I do. I don't think he liked that, but anyways, I love your content about it. Thank you. Consider you guys my friends. Yeah, you're cool, dude. Like, I know you've been there from a while, man. Look, you put him into Legion. Yes, for sure. I don't think he would have wanted his photo. I don't know if he would have wanted his actual photo there, but I have to put it, because if I put the thing, I was going to put the thing. I wrestled with it. I actually wrestled with this to be honest. I was like, should I put his photo or should I put the thing?
Yeah.
And then I saw this, and the reason I picked this photo is that his family chose this photo and put this on Facebook. And I thought that is the photo I'm going to use because his family authorized this photo to be in the public. It's also the photo of him sitting in the Star Trek captain's chair from Kirk's Enterprise. So that's why I was going to put the thing, but I thought that would just be weird. And he's gone now. So I'm putting his face. Sorry, dude, if you hate it, strike me down or let me know and I'll take it down. I don't know.
It's cute and it's touching and it looks like something he would have like as a person being in the Legion,
Yeah, he's in the Legion.
He's in the Legion, and he's behind his main man.
I could put him next to the ladies, but I was like, I'm putting him next to Wildfire.
Yeah, Wildfire was his favorite. So yeah.
Love to look back at old comics. Yes, that's what Mike loved. That was like his favorite day. That and those Star Trek. Monday Night Mark C starting a Star Trek. Those are the big ones. He loved those. Those are his super favorite. I loved X. Nice, looking forward to it. I liked Pearl. Did you watch Pearl? I watched it once and thought it was crap. Then I watched it the second time. I liked it a lot more. No need to justify. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm behind on the comments. I'm way behind.
Yeah.
He even did Star Trek original series order.
Yeah.
You know what, man? He showed me his order. Mirror was number. Oh no, he did the stream. He did complete the stream. So you guys, go watch. I watched that. That was awesome.
He did that just a few weeks ago, I think.
Yep. Yeah. That was one of the later.
And I feel like he was inspired to do that because you were doing the videos.
And that is the reason I'm so damn happy. I cannot believe it.
Did you listen to the entire thing? I don't know if he mentions it, but like I know when he was talking with us, he loved those videos that you're putting on.
He commented
every single one.
He commented on every single.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? That was the first clue. I thought, hey, he didn't comment on my Star Trek video. Then I messaged him saying, hey, I did this Romulan thing. He didn't respond. I thought, he didn't comment on my Star Trek video. He didn't respond. I thought that's weird. But I was like, we have a stream tonight. He might be very busy. When he didn't send me the link, I thought, holy shit, what's happening? Then I reached out, and then actually, I don't know if it was Raquel or if Mark messaged me saying, "Hey, there's been an issue." I was like, "Oh shit!" I knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
He's the first comment. Well, Phil got in a few ahead of him on something, but he's the first comment on every video.
Mark C did his whole geek hangout on Sunday, and he didn't show up. So that was his big.
That was something was up, right?
Yeah.
There's only going to be one Clobby. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Like I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Listen, and having the tributes is great. And if it just been a couple more years, maybe,
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's like if it was just a little bit more time. Like it was at least 2 years of streaming with us.
Mm-hmm.
When we knew him more than 2 years.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like the thing is, him and Mark and Raquel, they were like solid. Like,
we knew them through the pandemic and everything.
Yeah. I think they knew him prior to that though.
But it's like, I think we were warming up with them a bit and doing more strict. Because I remember you're like, Sean, how do you feel about doing this? And Clobby will join us. I was like, oh, that sounds awesome. And the thing was, because we knew that he liked this kind of thing going through old comics, and we wanted to do that. And but we didn't realize how much he wanted. Like, because I said before, he dedicated something like 6+ hours to us a week. That's crazy, Yeah.
And he'd be here this entire time. So when we log off now, so his show starts 10 o'clock our time.
Yeah.
So we'd log off. Okay, guys, good night. And then we would chat. And then he's like, guys, I gotta go start my stream. I was like, hey, I gotta go. And like a lot of times it would continue. The thing is that we could not. I can't start at 10.
Yeah.
I get up before 6.
I get up like to go to work.
Yeah, so I get up like 5:30-ish.
Yeah.
There's no way I can do it, man. I just can't. And also if I don't get to bed by like 10:30 or so, like you'll see me lurking around streams. But if I don't get to bed by 10:30-ish, then I'm screwed. And his Saturday Night Star Treks, I love them, and I would stay up as long as I could. And a lot of them would be like, they're so in depth, and I'd be like, well, let me at least catch one episode, because I would do 4 episodes. So I love catching the episodes.
Yeah.
Anyways, he loved Probe. Okay, yeah, I gotta watch Probe. I'm gonna watch Probe. I know he loved it
when I was a kid. And I was it was one of the things that I was amazed that someone else knew what Probe was.
Oh, he loved Probe.
Like he loved it. It came on, but it was before X-Files.
Yeah. I'll watch Probe.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, thanks, Raven. I really appreciate it. You don't understand how long Sean and I have discussed this. Massive discussions. Like, what do you think? I talked with my wife about it. What do you think? Like, what are your thoughts on it? It's like we really, and I did a lot of soul searching to see what I think makes sense for me. Other people have done other things, and that's great, man. I'm not saying what to do, what not to do. I'm saying what I'm doing. That's it. I'm not, I know that there's been some tension. I'm not, I don't know. I don't know about that stuff. What he's saying, put his face Photoshop. No, I'm not doing weird stuff like that. See, stop it. See, if you put High in there before, he wouldn't have liked it. Oh, I know. If I put him in there before, he would not have liked that at all. The only reason I use this photo was authorized by the family. They put this out on there. They put this out there. Otherwise, I would never put any person's photo. I don't care if they're streamers or not, even if I know them. I wouldn't even put Steve's photo, and you see Steve all the time.
No, we come from an age where we understand the internet's forever, right?
Yeah, I'm not putting, talking about the classics comics, yep. He's Clobby's the guy in the chair. He's the Superman's in Pearl. Did you know that, Sean? Corn Sweat is in Pearl.
Is that how you pronounce his last name? Is it really Corn Sweat?
Corn Sweat. COR.
I don't know. It just sounds weird.
Corn Sweat. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really care, but I don't really know.
So Corn Sweat's in it. So you'll get to see his acting firsthand, see if he sucks or whatever.
He was good in Pearl. I like Pearl. Pearl is all acting.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, exactly. You're right.
Yeah.
Want this. And I can tell you for 100% fact that because him and I don't see eye to eye on everything. Again, he doesn't like horror movies. He doesn't like new comics. I still buy new comics. I would not have him on to talk about new comics. He doesn't like them, period. He doesn't like them. So I know what he doesn't like, and I know what he likes. I don't know everything. He likes football. I don't know anything about football. I know nothing about football. I know you kick the ball sometimes, but mostly you carry it, which seems weird. But that's all I know about football. And
hand egg, yeah,
and hand egg, yeah. Clobby was wonderful. I agree. No problem. Thanks, Fanti. Yep. I don't know what to do on Thursdays anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
You missed Steve. Steven's fine. We were just at Steven's house yesterday.
Yeah, we were there yesterday. He's good.
We played board games with him.
Yeah.
We played board games. Steve might be on Wednesday. Thursday. You know, Raven, I was thinking of doing this comic thing on Thursdays. There's only two snags. Firstly, movies come out on Thursdays, and me, Sean, and Steven often go to the theater. Like, I'm going to the theater this Thursday, so I can't do anything Thursday.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure something out. Again, I don't want to feel like we're trying to replace stuff though. So
no,
I don't know what else. It's got to make sense
with it and do it good. But we'll figure out what day. But yeah, I feel like, and as we've said before, just continuing to do what we love and look at older comics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And honor all those IPs and the creators that's carrying on the legacy of
for sure.
Because frankly, a lot of people don't do that. I'm not gonna throw shade, but like most channels that are successful are just Disney sucks and stuff, right? But
right. Does it suck though? Of course it sucks.
Does it though?
I think maybe maybe I'll shill for Disney. I want to do a fake shill video, and I hope that Grizzly guy takes my video and puts it in. That would be one of my all-time dreams. It's like he's like, look at this idiot. Oh, it's like wow.
The Acolyte thing was great, man. Oh my god. I can't repeat what was in it, but like there was one where they show a clip and they're like,
No, I was gonna say I don't want to plug anyone else's channel who I don't know personally because I don't know if they're gonna say something weird, but like it is funny to me.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah,
I can't. That guy's hilarious. I cried laughing so many times on that guy's videos. I'm gonna do a fake shill video and pretend it's great, and then he'll put me in that. Look at this idiot. Mondays, Wednesdays. Yeah, we're gonna do Mondays. We're gonna do Fridays, but you guys were here for Fridays anyways. I don't know about Saturdays. I'd have to think about it. Unless we do the comic Saturday thing. I don't know. We need time to process what we're gonna do. Because I usually end like I know Nick's doing Fridays, isn't he? But he does it after us. See, all of these guys start after us, so we're not in competition with.
It's
them.
not a race. I mean,
that's true.
We are still right now keeping him in our heart and in what we do, right? So in the spirit of
that's
it.
True.
So yeah, he's right there. So there. Well,
I love the outside
there. Yeah,
I know. Clubhouse is great. The thing he was on, even Tuesday is different as when we watch Blake 7 Voyager get ready for the shows. Yeah. I love Voyager. The thing is, here's the other thing. You don't want me on. You actually don't want me on these Star Trek streams because I love Voyager. Like I super love it, and I love Deep Space. I love all of the 735 Star Treks. So you're gonna get me on. And then I'm going to say I love it, and everyone else is going to be like, "This is the worst episode of Star Trek ever." I'm going to be like, "Oh, I'm giving it an A-." What? Are you crazy? And the thing is, like, I've told Clobby, I told him, I said, "I'm going to troll your Saturday streams. I'm going to go on there, and I'm going to put A+ for every episode." And he's going to be like, "Oh, who's this idiot?" He would never say it. The problem is, I control him great because he won't call me out. He won't say he'll just say, "Well, I guess you liked it," and I was just gonna say A+ for every episode, and he's gonna. And I told him in advance. I was like, "Clobby, as I'm going on tonight, I'm gonna put A+ for all the episodes or 10 out of 10." I usually do 10 out of 10. I said, "Clobby, I'm going on and putting 10 out of 10. I want to see you and Raquel get all squirmish." and then I told him once that my favorite episode of Blake 7 is the episode where Avon is in it. And he's like, "Well, Avon's in every episode, but the first episode." I said, "Right." So every episode is my favorite. My second favorite episode is episode 1. So the 51 or whatever it is, 52 episodes. So 51 episodes is my favorite, all tied for first, and my second favorite is episode 1. No, I love episode. I love all the episodes. My dad is loving Acolyte. Stop it. No, Skeptic, please stop it. You're killing us here. Sith guy's kind of hot, I guess. I don't know. Oh no, he's awful. Oh, Skeptic, that was a fail. That was if I put people in timeout, I put you in timeout for that. That guy's brutal. That's the worst Sith Lord. I mean, I don't want to be a hater, but I gotta be a hater on this one. This guy's the worst.
It can't be a Sith. Like, which continuity are they going with then? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway,
yeah, I know it's. I can't do it. I can't. He's the worst. When Sean said that guy was a Sith, I literally had nightmares. I couldn't sleep that night, and I thought if Sean's right, I can't do it. And then you were right, and I texted you immediately. I was like, oh, I can't believe it. I can't. I was like, it can't be that guy. It's the worst character.
I have more theories, but like we'll save them because it's 3 more episodes, right? So I don't know.
It'll all work itself out. Yep, Benny. Like DS9. No. Yeah. He wasn't dying overdose. That's for sure. We definitely need you. No. Janeway is like my second or third favorite captain. I like Janeway better than Picard. Kirk's number 1. Duh.
Yeah.
I mean, Archer and Janeway are kind of fighting it out right now. I really like Archer a lot. Kind of like Janeway, man. She's kind of like, that's why I love it. You go with I don't go with the crowd. I find myself at odds many times. Discount Ezra. It's not even a discount Ezra.
Yeah, Dollarama Ezra.
All right.
Diet Ezra Miller.
Diet Ezra. All right, Mark. Thanks for. Yeah, we're gonna end off now. It's 9:30. We're gonna end off.
Yeah.
I appreciate everybody. What's going on? Ravens coverage is good because Clobby liked Voyager more than me. Oh wow! Wait, hold on. He liked Voyager more than you. Oh well, he did not like Voyager. He called Janeway Insane Way. I'd be like, oh, I love Janeway. He's like, oh, you mean Insane Way? I was like, or you can call her by her name, Janeway. And he's like, no, her name's Insane Way. I was like, nope. And then we'd have mini side arguments about what to name her. Calling him Discount Ezra Miller. No, this guy's like not even this. I don't know what this guy sucked. Sean gave me nightmares. He's like, oh, it's just that guy. I thought, no, it can't be. It was the Luke Skywalker. Oh, is it possible? No, like hanging on.
It's the show was pointing there anyways. But when it happened, everyone was like, oh, it's so obvious. But you said it best. You're like, it's so obvious that I didn't even think about it because it's so stupid.
It can't be
doing. Yeah.
No, yeah, because no. Okay, so I can't believe I'm about to say this name and put it in the Star Wars thing. But if Agatha Christie was writing this, there's always the one guy in the first 20 pages where Poirot or Marple or whoever it is, right?
Yeah,
is like, oh, it's this guy, right?
Yeah,
and it's not that guy because that would be stupid. Like the first person accused is not the killer because
right.
That's not how mystery novel works.
No.
Right? So it's like, well, it can't be that guy because there is no one else but that guy. So it has to be that guy. Yeah, but that means it's not that guy because no writer, worth anything would do. And then you're like, no, it is that guy, Jay. Like, it's not that guy. It can't be. And then you scared me because I thought, no, it can't be. I was like, it's not that guy. You're like, no, are you sure? It makes Acolyte logic. And then I thought, oh my God. And then that night I couldn't sleep. I was like, oh my God, it is that guy. I can't believe how stupid this is.
Yeah. So the mask with the stupid Smilo thing. It's reminiscent of the art they would use for a character named Abeloth, which was like a force entity which represented evil. And it was a she. And they claim that she's going to be the big bad in Ahsoka season 2. But the thing is, if that's the case, then maybe this guy worships her or something like that.
I see. So there's someone else.
They're like leading up to things. The only problem is no one cares because no one's watching it.
Yeah, you need to make something good to start with. My problem with James is a lot of questionable. I know. And oh man, Clobby and I had a great argument This is off. We should have kept this going. Sean was just like, shit, you guys should have recorded this on the stream.
Yeah.
We had a legit good argument. I was like, oh yeah? I was like, name something. I said, name something. And he's like, okay. And he's like going through it. I was like, oh no. I was like, and then I was questioning on the decision. We had a great argument. That was an awesome one. That should have been on stream. He gave some episodes to C, which is higher. I'd give all of them an A+.
Hey, Mars,
Hey Mars, I'm not sure if you came here for the Legion live stream. Oh, I didn't change my background. The Legion live stream did end about 15 minutes ago. So we're in the after show. So this is an open mic hangout. Talk about whatever you want. I should have changed the Legion background. I didn't change that, but I wanted to leave Clobby on there. So I had a feeling. What did you say? I had a feeling it was the first scene with. Oh yeah, you did have a feeling about that. Yep. Men usually do worship women. There you go. And women usually worship men. Yeah, not in Star Wars though. In Star Wars, you know what they don't worship in Star Wars? Writing, good writing and good directing. So that's going to be the end of that, guys. Tomorrow, again, if you're looking for something tomorrow, we're doing our Transformers Headmasters. I know that's not a big topic for a lot of the people in this chat, but Headmasters is really cool.
It's awesome.
And a lot of crazy stuff happens in the episodes we're covering tomorrow. It's actually,
they know how to continue stories and build tension.
They do build tension.
Cartoon from 1987 or whatever.
Yeah, it's very good. And then Wednesday we're doing Transformers Wars. Again, this is not everyone's cup of tea, but it is a lot of fun for us. Having these versus battles, so that'll be a lot of fun. And then Friday, my God, this is a huge one. I got to read these. I haven't read any of these yet, so I'm super. And I've not read any of these before. This will be the very first time I'm reading all of this. I can't wait. So that's it. Any other last comments here before we go? You got your beer. You got your beer pop. Sorry, dude. You're doing whatever. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, because we're about to. I didn't enjoy episode 5. Oh, stop it! I'm not acknowledging that. You did not enjoy episode 5. Stop it, skeptic. Chief Former's videos, Barry lurking. Oh, thanks, man. One thing about Janeway seemed cool. She would have a kill, like to go. Okay, let me read for her. Go on an adventure with Kirk. Oh, that would have been awesome. Yeah. All right, guys. All right, I've got to end it. We're past 9:30. And I know people want to go to Nick's thing. I think he may have already started.
Yeah.
Oh no, who's doing Monday? No, Nick doesn't do Monday.
So I don't know who it is.
I'm so confused. I was saying Clobby.
It used to be Mark C. Comic Talk.
Used to be Mark C. Jeez, wow. I'm like so discombobulated.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you to the Legionnaires. Thank you to everybody in the chat, man. This is a really fun one. Hopefully we'll see you on Friday, but tomorrow's good too. That's it. Until next time.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.